Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Eternity Fragment, our love ladder to the Golden Age of the JRPG, where we're playing D&D 5e, and we're paying our love to Final Fantasy and all of the awesome games that came out in that era. I am your host and dungeon master, Alain, and joining me as always, we have our amazing cast. We will let them say hello shortly. Before we begin, we would like to recognize and acknowledge that we are playing on the traditional unceded territories of the Musqueam Nation, and we encourage everybody in the chat to research and comment at us the territories that you are watching us from. Okay, let us jump in and meet our players, starting with Sam.
Greetings, and step with the light, my friends. I will be playing Silwar, the Aasimar, who is a divine servant of the Radiance, and as a life cleric, I'll be keeping everyone healed as much as possible.
Which is often a lot.
So much healing.
You do some killer healing. My God.
Oh!
I see Alain's lips moving, but I cannot hear him.
Oh, yeah. I muted my mic to adjust my chair and forgot to turn it back on. I have a loud chair, and I don't want people to think I'm farting and stuff. Okay, next, Roz.
Oh, I'm playing Serif. She is a Triton barbarian from the Athenaeum of Azantris in the Marzul Ocean. She's a protector of the library itself and all of the scholars that work there. She summons spectral otters whenever she goes into a rage as part of her barbarian path.
Okay, and next we have Matt.
I'm Matt Baker, and I play Martin, a halfling wizard of the Order of the Scribes, and I also come from the Athenaeum. In fact, Serif and I travel around along with my Awakened spellbook, my partner Fiona.
Awesome. And of course you just had a quite the adventure and revelation about Fiona in the last episode, which we will get to shortly. And then last but of course not least, we have Trevor.
Sorry. Hello, I am Taalivad of Solastire, an Aasimar monk, way of the Sun Soul, and I fight for the light.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a D4 here to see who wants to tell me what happened last episode and any other info that they might want to fill in so far. Let me see here. I rolled a 2, so that'll be Roz.
Amazing. So last time we started the episode back at the Eternity Fragment, where I was very frustrated because I wasn't sure that we'd actually accomplished what we meant to. And so we go through again, and now we're in another world, into another one of these great betrayals. And we're meant to go back in time and find out what the truth of these moments is. And then we get into this library. So I feel super comfortable there. And there's this little, I forget his name. Someone want to fill me in? The little head of that library? No one's gonna jump in? Cool.
Oh, he was a jerk.
Yeah.
Dead, undead, and dead again.
I forgot. I wrote his name down and I forgot my book.
Messages of time.
I
yeah.
did not write his name down.
So, that little nugget was super friendly, but also let us know that there was somebody in the library committing something dark. And we knew there was something that got summoned in this past, this version of the past, that was events that we knew in the future, particularly through Silwar and Taalivad. So we track him down, and we get all up in there, and we fight the guy, and there's these books on pillars, and it's super sus because there's one pillar with no book on it, and we're all like, well, what the heck, man? And so we do all this cool stuff. We use all of our special moves, and then we get to the end and realize that these books are actually related to Fiona. They're actually her siblings. And she is the other book from the pillar. And it's just like, mind blown. It's crazy. And then, I don't know, do you want to jump in, Martin? It's pretty crazy. You learned a lot.
No, you carry on. I don't need this refresher at all, but you tell the story better.
So, what we are learning is that in each of these betrayals that we go into, the truth of what we know in the future isn't really accurate. And then we get stuck in a moment of what the reality of what really happened plays out, and we're powerless to stop it. And in my moment, I couldn't save all of the people who come to the light for solace, and instead they were massacred, and we couldn't do anything. And then we get into the second betrayal, and we're watching somebody who was also reaching out to the light for sanctuary, and instead the books burned, and we lost all the siblings, and Fiona was the only one who survived that great moment.
But
Super tragic.
was also somehow freed. Not that we know what that actually means.
Yeah,
also
and
had
she was
something about-
only talking to Martin, so it's hard to know.
No, that was what the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
with the chains said to when we saw the replay of the events and became spectators. Was that he freed the one book, and that's what kind of cursed him or something?
Yep.
That one
Yes,
was
we
like-
also heard a lot about must seek penance and
Mhm.
punishment, no forgiveness.
Mhm.
Sure, it's all gonna work out fine. Fiona's she's she's a good egg. You don't gotta worry about Fiona.
And
And
Martin
I
tried-
mean, she was already pretty free. She could like get out and float around on her own. But like, if she can do more, that's just great, right? I don't see how there's a bad side to this.
And when we got stuck in that moment, Martin tried to cast spells and couldn't. We watched it all play out, and then we transported back again to the Eternity Fragment.
Okay, so that is where we are now. We are in a state of flux, a state that is all too foreign, and yet at the same time very familiar to you now that you've done it 2 or 3 or more times. We're gonna start with Martin here, because it's Martin who, in most of these instances, time feels fleeting. In eternity occurs in an instant, but this time it feels like it has like measurement to it, and that is because Fiona is telling you her story. She is telling you a story that she had chosen to forget for her own safety, that she didn't start her existence as a sentient tome, but as a spirit entity in the time of the many gods, known as the First Age, or the Age before ages. And it's this this feeling that you have of her not alone. She feels like she has her family with her, and then darkness, calamity looms on the horizon. Gods start fighting amongst each other. Beings of higher power, be they elemental or extra planar, or even the very dragons are fighting amongst themselves, as each of them falls to corruption that would become known as the Great Chaos. There is a time of great darkness when all of the gods have fell. All of the dragons are no more. And those weaker spirits that are left alive need to bind themselves to things in order to continue their existence. And it's believed that with the chaos looming overhead, that would be it. That would be the end of all things, until a single spark is found, a single entity that would become known as the Eternity Fragment. And with belief and understanding and those willing to devote themselves to fostering the light of this thing, that there would be hope again. But there's something else. It's not the chaos on the outside. That is a thing that is tangible. It's a thing you can understand. But as Fiona as a tome is kind of like kind of exists, lives throughout the ages, adds more pages to her story. She begins to recognize a pattern that chaos on the outside is being felled, but there is something else inside. And she doesn't know what it is. So she and her sisters begin to ponder it, and through the help of the mages who wield them over thousands and thousands of years, begin to glean the secrets, at first scattered and very far apart, and then brought together again at the Athenaeum of Flowstone, where the truth might be learned at last. But the darkness looms everywhere. For every light, there is a shadow abound, and it is this darkness, this unidentifiable thing that sees to it that her sisters met her end, and it was only through the sacrifice of one scribe that she was able to continue her existence again. Not in the first home that she was bound to, but a freeing, fleeting soul for a fraction of her life, which might be hundreds of years in time as you understand it, until she finds a new tome in which to be bound by a young, eager, some might say chatty scribe from the Athenaeum deep in the ocean that seems different, but at the same time familiar. A rock here, a stone there, bears a resemblance to the Athenaeum of Flowstone. Perhaps they are the same, perhaps not. Time is interesting in that way. And Martin and everyone else, you still find yourself bathing in light, and you are once again overcome with a feeling or a memory of your own. It becomes shared. It's not a thing where you can see what other people are thinking, but you can feel what other people are feeling behind it. And I'm gonna roll my d4 to see who goes first here. Taalivad. I would like you to tell us about a memory of a time when you were truly happy, like jovial, jubilant, celebratory.
Upon mine and my twin sister's birthday, although we celebrated for a week because although we are twins, we were born 7 days separate. So during the week-long celebration, at the age of 10, was when she took her station as the spiritual leader of our people. And the week leading up to that, and seeing her take this place, and knowing that my other half in life has a divine purpose, I shared in her radiance, and felt celebrated by all of our people, although it was directed at her, which in time became a point of bitterness for me. I'm working on it. But during that week time, which is normally a period of inward reflection for my people, we instead had a glorious celebration, and there was no training, which does not happen in Solstice. We relentlessly train every day to become better warriors. However, we took a week of just pure dance and song and feasting, and I felt that that is the most joy I've felt in my life.
Okay. Awesome. Next. Well, we can't do him again. Come on now. Martin. A time in your life that you were truly happy.
Probably the oldest memory of like true happiness, and I'm just going with the first one because most of my moments of happiness are very similar, and it was the first time that I remember being able to read on my own. I didn't need other people to read for me anymore, and I could just enter any world that I wanted at any time, and it was very liberating, and just a sense of freedom in a lot of ways. And most of my moments of greatest happiness are similar. It's usually finding a new thing to learn, or like a lost artifact of book. Let's be reasonable here. Maybe a scroll, the odd like slate that just like chiseled in. I don't like those ones as much. They're erosion and like weathering. They're just a pain in the ass. Whereas like when you got a book, it tends to be written, if it survived at all, it's because it was in dry good condition, so they're just so much easier to work with. And yeah, I guess you find a good one and joy. Also, when Fiona and I first started getting to know each other.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, Serif.
I think I am thinking mostly about the slaughters themselves, because they represent a connection to my ancestors. And every time I summon them, the frustrating part is that they're only there when I'm in a rage. And so it's almost like the only time I can connect to my past and my people is when I'm at my most... I mean, it's in my time of need, when it's most dire, but also, I'm in the heat of combat, and it's scary a lot, and it's dangerous, and people are at risk, and my job is to protect them all. And I know that my ancestors are there to help me, but I remember sometimes I lose myself a little bit, and I get a little mad, even just when I'm like banging around in the kitchen. And so I call them the BLT because the first time it happened just in the kitchen, and I totally burned myself trying to make some really good salted fried seaweed, it's like delicious. And I made a huge mess, and I burned myself, and I just lost my shit. And all the slaughters arrived at the kitchen, and it was just a huge mess. And I got in really big trouble from all of the other guardians at the Athenaeum. So it was a small moment where I could actually laugh, even though I was so mad, and I know that I needed to control it better. But in the end, the slaughters and I actually just kind of ate some sandwiches, and yeah, I named them, and it's the letters of BLT, and I love them so much, and I just hope that someday I'll earn my last name, and I will be a part of my people, not just in times of great need, but all the time.
Yeah, you get a couple pints of good ale into Serif, and she just starts like getting teary and about how she just like wishes she could be cuddling a slaughter right now. And it's just like, I know, like every time at the pub, like get over it. They're not there. Like, I've come to terms with Fiona. You can come to terms with intangible otters. I'm just saying.
Then like a good rage cuddle.
You're so cute! Oh my god, you're so face!
All right, Lenny.
You wouldn't be surprised how often that happens.
Don't king shame.
Of mice and men jokes? All right.
Damn right.
I'm trying to set a tone, guys.
I'm sorry.
I'm playing. Okay. And of course, last but not least, Silwar. A time that you were truly happy.
I think for me, when it was becoming, when I finally became of age and understanding enough to have my first divine communion with the light, and and being able to devote myself to the light completely. I've always been able to channel it in small bursts before, but after this, like I really understood about having faith, and I understand that if you don't have faith, you can't possibly understand what the burden of it is or the joy of it is. But if you do have faith, then no explanation is required. You understand completely and are devoted to it. And in doing so, I may not always know the path that is laid before me, but I walk it with confidence, no matter who's at my side.
Awesome. And it is with this feeling again, this sense of understanding again, that you... I know how this works. That you find yourself returning to the fragment nexus, the world between worlds. This safe haven. Where the eternity fragment lies. After I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. See here.
A little bit of this.
A little bit of that. Or you can come with us.
Secret. He's got a secret.
I have secrets, and those secrets are important, kind of.
Only kind of.
Only kinda. Come on now.
Sorry, to clarify, you said we were sharing in the emotions this time?
Yeah. You feel that the bond between each of you is getting stronger. Sorry, I didn't mean to go Palpatine there. I couldn't help it.
Your bond is getting stronger.
Good.
Why are you saying it like that?
Your faith in your friends is yours.
I think feeling Silwar's faith is really important to Serif because it's not, her faith is always associated with her people, but not as much about the light that Silwar and Taalivad represent. And getting to know them has been it's been eye-opening.
Yeah.
Same could be said of the Athenaeum.
Is anyone else hearing an echo?
Suddenly, yes.
Yes, I am also. Interesting.
Not
Something
hearing
about
an
it.
echo from Alain.
I'm looking at the one person without headphones.
Must be me, but how? We haven't had an echo until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that it just started.
And it's gone now. I'm not hearing it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so. Okay. No harm, no foul.
There it is. The echo gnomes.
Not the echo gnomes. Cursed gnomes. Yes, and so
Weird.
you find yourself back at the nexus fragment, or the fragment nexus. When you put two words together in a fantasy context, sometimes you can just change them up however you want.
Nope.
And the pathway to the second betrayal is gone again.
Well, no chance to save Fiona's siblings, I guess.
I mean, we kind of knew there wasn't gonna be.
I don't know.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
okay.
if we are supposed to be making changes or a difference, or just learn.
Well, I think at this point, the important thing is we are doing things, right? Like, whether what we're supposed to do or not. If we're supposed to do something, then we're probably just going to do it by following our instincts. If we're not supposed to do something, well, again, that'll probably happen. And in the more likely event that it doesn't matter what we do because we can do anything we want and there is no predeterminism, then there's no way to know what the real outcome of anything is going to be or what we really should be doing because we don't really know what should happen or shouldn't happen. So the important
Thank you,
thing is that we
Martin,
just
for that
keep moving.
philosophy. I appreciate it, but I also do not want to give up. If there's a chance that we could save these people in any of these versions of the history, I'm going to keep trying.
Well,
Oh yeah, overall, I'm sure we'll save everybody. Like, otherwise, why would we be doing this? I think, in the event of predeterminism, somehow we'll find our way there. But in the more likely event of non-predeterminism, just keep doing what you're doing. It's all gonna be good, just go with the flow.
am not.
You got to talk over top of them, Taalivad.
It is difficult. We are taught to respect others' time.
Oh, that's just silly. Like, you got to get in there and start talking whenever, like, you have ideas that need to come out because, like, otherwise it's problematic.
And you've just got to take a leap of faith.
So I am not certain that saving the other books would have been the desired outcome to alter events. Perhaps we were supposed to prevent Fiona from being freed.
No.
How are you so sure?
Because I know Fiona.
What if it's a way of communicating with the light? What if we're supposed to experience it in this way, and the actions that we take inform the light of what we would normally do, and then it shows us what actually happened, and we compare and contrast and grow?
Well, let us look at what has happened thus far. We have been faced with two betrayals of the light. That what we knew of them was not correct. And in our final moments within these trials, we had the truth revealed to us of what the actual betrayal was. I feel that the first one was more direct and understandable, but I am not very certain of what we just witnessed and where the actual betrayal of the light is. Could it have been what that scribe did in releasing Fiona? Or was it the burning of the other books?
I think it was the burning of the knowledge for sure. Because the first one, it's all about misunderstanding, and people are going in there, and so the general thought was, this is bad, this person did wrong, we should go in there. That feels like the central misunderstanding. Just like in the first one, things happened that Martin knows, and we all remember, and it turned out very similar.
It's not really very Haven staff forward.
I felt that with Baracus, we almost made a difference. There was struggle. There was
I'm going to pull out
presence.
the Dragoon Lance, and I want to kind of touch it to Fiona.
Oh.
We're worried about the fact that Fiona's here still, but I have a relic from that time as well, and it's almost like, I don't know, maybe there's a connection between them.
I think we were supposed to save Fiona.
I move the lance towards it and kind of tap Fiona.
But
we may have failed saving the siblings a little bit.
You don't feel anything in particular.
Alright. Okay. I mean, it was worth a shot. I just saying, like, I've got a relic and you've got one, and they don't seem to be doing anything other than serving purpose.
There are 2 other betrayals we need to visit, and perhaps there will be other relics. Maybe if we have all 4 of them, something will change.
Yeah, also, probably they're all connected in some way, because why would our path have been set to us with 4 if, there's probably, I feel like there's bigger knowledge than individually, but I mean, really, there's always bigger knowledge than whatever you're doing, because there's always more to learn. I mean,
Martin,
yeah,
could you ask Fiona a question?
Sure.
Has she ever been here before?
You heard him.
Oh, I can address her directly?
Yeah, she just has to talk through me, but she knows what's going on. Oh yeah. When you talk about her, she knows. She's cool. She gets it. She's spent a lot of time around people.
Apologies if I have been rude in any way.
I don't think you have. I'm just saying.
I was speaking to Fiona.
I know.
This is very strange.
I just, I have a good idea of what she would find offensive or hurtful or something. I think you'll be fine.
Fiona, have you been to this place that we are now before?
Alain, I think that one's for you.
It sure is, and I did just make a roll for it. She has.
Yeah, she has. Do you have any more you can tell us about this place?
The place between places is it's a realm of transience. It's like it simply is a path. So she's been here in that respect. Back in the days when she was a spirit strong enough to move between realms and times and things in that way. But now that she is not, and that there aren't many other beings that can, She's here now, and this place feels closed off. It doesn't feel like it leads to. It doesn't feel like it is as open that she can go in any direction that she wants, and these and the material elements of it, the ground that you're standing on, the pillars, the doors, things like that are not only signs of the paths that you can go, but their mere existence here is evidence of the fact that you can no longer go anywhere else.
And Martin, do you relay all that to us?
Yeah.
Martin, is Fiona her real name?
I mean, it's what she told me. She's been around some time apparently, so we should probably have multiple names.
Oh, I'm not here to grill her. We're not gonna do good cop, bad cop with this book.
No grilling.
Has she said anything about
name,
whether that's her real name or not?
I rolled, and what's in a name?
History. Religion.
A rose by any other name
would be Fiona.
Yeah, but if that name is like the Destroyer, then there's something in a name.
So
destroying evil.
So do you say that, or does Taalivad?
Oh, sorry. Was what's in a name the response from Fiona?
Yes.
Names are how we record our knowledge of things. It is how we.
She's a book, so she doesn't really need to worry about that.
Well,
so a name is just what she
now.
uses to interface with
you.
the world.
Well, but that's why they are important, for we can document moments in time. If moments in time were not important, then we would not be here.
I will get Martin and Taalivad to roll in Arcana.
Ooh.
Martin, you can roll at advantage.
I'd say Fiona's got this covered.
Oh
13.
no, it appears that Silwar has to go flying away now. It looked like he was flying. I had fun.
Usually that makes Silwar drop off the edge of the world and he's off.
I held on to him. Okay, what did y'all
17.
get? Good number. You both
Yes.
Okay. Well,
No,
okay.
13.
Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, you had to beat a 10 for this one. You both understand that spirits are beings of pure intent. So when you're in close contact with one, and you're attuned to it in a way, deception isn't a thing that they really do. It's not a thing that they really mess around with. Martin, you know that Fiona, by any name, is a spirit of knowledge. Inhabiting a tome is a sure sign of that. If that knowledge were destructive, then you would know by now, like in like a malicious kind of way. If her sole intent was to gather information that would sing the song that ends the world, you would at least know like the tempo. But that's not the case. There are destructive elements in the same way that destruction becomes creation, becomes destruction again. But the intent behind it isn't what Taalivad fears.
Oh, that was me making a joke with the destroyer
I know.
thing.
Yeah.
That's why I said
Yes.
Taalivad. I'm not accusing her of being the destroyer.
No.
As character.
It wasn't an accusation, but it felt like the raising of a concern. And yeah.
I'm more curious to know if Fiona, in one of her forms, has been someone of importance in our, like, are you a god?
Has she ever held Heroes of Light before?
That was.
Have you ever
Yes.
held an actual body before to have been one of those people? Or
Yeah,
just like
yes.
influence
Are you a
those
hero?
people?
She hasn't.
To
It's a little
all of those
disappointing
things?
to me, but
It
you know,
it's in her strongest form, she was a messenger. And in her purest form as a spirit, she was a messenger between great entities.
And did she have a answer to have you ever helped the Heroes of Light before, like in any of their incarnations?
Oh, sorry.
That's what Roz asked. Yeah,
Yes.
That's where I was trying to get from this like line of questioning in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, have you
Serif
been
is
here
very
before?
direct.
Yeah.
Serif is just gonna jump right in and ask those questions.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
She-
get it.
Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
I'm tiptoeing.
She hasn't. Though she's heard tell of you. In the
Okay.
past, not her, but her sisters, had been, marking down anytime the Heroes of Light were brought up.
If Fiona is so tied to one of the betrayals, and yet this is the first time she has assisted the Heroes of Light, perhaps we do stand a chance of changing this permanently and setting things right.
yeah,
She-
I think in each of our things we probably made small differences, and together those will become like add together, and it'll all become more than the sum of its parts, and destiny will happen despite there being no predeterminism, which is a little bit of a contract in terms. Contract? What kind of contradiction in terms?
You know, like when Aasimar flaps their wings in the desert, it's felt halfway across the world.
Exactly. Magic.
All right.
I
I turn around and I want to face the crystal.
Okay.
Is that a power you have, Silwar?
Oh, it's an expression.
Oh,
Maybe
None
it
of the
doesn't come from
Aasimar-
our people. Maybe it comes from the church.
None of the Aasimar from my village have wings, as I do not.
Well, they have spectral wings. It happens, it's like the spectral otters, they get a bit frisky and however, I guess, and poof, wings.
Right. Normally you can only see the outlines of them, but if I focus hard enough, I can materialize them for about a minute.
It's not
yes,
how it works.
was very impressive.
Well, it works differently for you. You got a whole rage thing. He's got a whole holy thing, right? Like, different stuff.
All right, let's get. I'm here at the crystal because I want to heal up and get ready, and I just want to do this. There's gonna another betrayal, and maybe we're gonna make a difference and save people, but we're going to get information for sure. And I don't know that we don't have the whole picture.
Fiona, I ask that you please, if you know anything as we enter this next trial, please tell us. And I'm March up to.
Okay, so as the four of you place your hands into the holy light, and you feel the warmth and the healing of the divine radiance again. Please make sure that you have enough memory on your card to save your game. And you also take the time to reflect on what you've been through, all the questions asked and questions that have yet to be answered. You kind of mull over them in your mind. Martin, you begin to look through your newly acquired scrolls, and as you mark and note some of the things that you've learned from them down, they begin to fade away, as is the way of magic and scrolls and the like. And you find that one of them is held by a clasp, like it's tied onto a ring. And as you unravel it, you don't think anything of it, and you open it and you mark your oh, we lost a Sam. He has fallen to the darkness, the chaos.
Oh,
Sam, can you hear us?
Don't worry, he's climbing up the cliff behind us.
Okay, cool. Great.
no.
So yeah, as you mark this scroll down, the scroll begins to fade away. But the ring just clinks to the ground and stays there.
Ooh, what is this? That's not usual.
It's a silver ring. It's a little bit cold to the touch, and it has deep engravings on it. What languages do you speak?
Speak. Up there. Elvish, Gnomish, Halfling, and Common.
Okay. This is a language that you don't fully understand, but it is similar to a language that you do. It's similar to Elvish. So what I'm going to get you to do is roll me a history check. You have to beat 15 in order to figure it out.
Well, shit. 10.
Okay.
I got a
Does
history.
does Martin know what languages I speak?
I mean,
Does he?
presumably.
Okay, because I speak Common, Elvish, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Okay.
Oh, power loss for Chef Kargs.
Oh no! Oh, okay. I'm gonna think about some stuff on the fly. Okay, so, right. Martin, do you show Serif the ring?
Oh yeah, if I can't read it, definitely. I'm gonna well, first thing, if I can't read it, I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
Okay.
Because I can cast a ritual as just an action with my Awakened spellbook.
Okay.
So yeah, Identify on the ring.
Okay, so you cast Identify on the ring, and the kind of like a spectral, almost hologram of the ring traces light around it, and then lifts off of it, and then expands into a bigger, more observable object. And you don't just see the object itself, but like the arcane code, if you will, that makes it up. And you still don't know what the words say, but you do see that one of them bears more energy than the others, and you identify its function as a ring of cold resistance.
Ooh. Serif, you might actually recognize some of these things because it looks a little like Elvish here, but this is a ring of cold resistance that fell off. Which scroll did it fall off of?
What scrolls did I give you again?
You gave me Scroll of Non-Detection, Water Breathing, and Tongues.
It fell off the Scroll of Tongues.
Okay. Yeah, I was, putting the spells in my spell book, and it was disappearing like normal, and clink, on the ground, found this. Quick little Identify says it's like a ring of cold resistance or something, but there's some writing in it. I don't think it's cursed, but what you think?
That's really interesting, Martin. My people, as Guardians of the Depths, have cold resistance, so sometimes, the other Tritons will actually prepare these kinds of magic items for others because we live really deep in the Marsal Ocean, so that's kind of cool. And I will inspect the writing, and if it's one of my languages, I'll be able to read it.
You said you understand Sylvan, yeah?
Yes. Oh, I do.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'm not great. Let's be honest. I'm not a scholar at the Athenaeum, but I can read it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna compose any epic ballads.
I know. I've always been a little embarrassed, but you have colleagues for all the languages. I got a lot of other stuff to learn. I can't be learning every language that stuff is going to appear in, So I did most of my language learning growing up.
What does it say?
Sorry, I was just having fun. It says, it says Sasha, Misha, and Korvla.
Oh, dang.
And
I repeat that for everybody.
And the word Sasha is the one coursing with the most energy.
And what does that translate to?
You're not sure, but based on the kind of the phonetics of it, you would assume that it's a name, that these are each names.
Meta reminder. The book that Martin talked to said its name was Sasha. This is Trevor
Yeah.
speaking, not Taalivad, because
I was just gonna say, I think.
Yeah.
If I don't know if Serif knows that, but I think it sounds a lot like these might be Fiona's sisters.
Well, that's pretty cool. Do we have more rings? Fiona, good news. I mean, you were listening, but like, what do you think? What does Fiona think?
She is really, really happy.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just beaming. Just radiating joy. It's really quite wonderful. It's been a while since it's been it's been a hard little while leading.
Perhaps Martin, perhaps you should put on the ring.
Oh, well, we haven't really had that kind of conversation because, like, how do you marry a book? That's kind of weird.
No.
How would we consummate the marriage? It's not really something that can happen. I can't really use like a proxy for that. Sorry, Serif.
No, that's not what I was. I mean this ring, just to wear it, and perhaps if you can commune with the book will be able to commune with the energy within the ring.
Oh, okay. You're cool with me wearing your sister?
Something like a family reunion. That's wow.
I mean, some people it's a fantasy, I guess, but I don't think Fiona's into that. But let's have the ring.
Okay. If you, Matt, if you refresh your character sheet, you should have a ring of cold resistance in your list of equipment.
I do. That is exciting. Let's attune to that. Oh, also, I just casted Identify as a regular 10-minute spell because I thought I could do that per short rest. I can only do it per long rest. So.
Okay. Well, we can. I mean, like, we can say that. Is it a ritual to not burn a spell slot kind of thing?
I mean, my impression of it is it's pretty much so. If you needed to, you could like once per day cast a ritual spell. You could cast it in combat if it just takes an action.
Right.
But it's like more of a last minute thing than I was thinking.
Okay.
So,
Alain, I have sent you a new Sam Cam link.
Okay. Is he back up?
He just entered chat, I believe.
Okay. Well, I think now will be a pretty good time to take a quick break here. We'll be back in a few minutes time. We're just gonna deal with some tech stuff, and we'll be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Sorry about that. We had to handle some tech difficulties, but we got it all sorted out, and we have a Sam. So
we have a Sam.
Yay! I would hate to play the game without him. And with that, let's jump right back in the game. The four of you rest up. The four of you attune to spells and focus your internal energies and sharpen blades. And it is almost at the exact point that you are prepared that the third pathway shows itself. Emerging from the endless white void, the doorway shows itself again.
Well, it appears we have our next trial awaiting us.
Silwar, what do you know? What's the next one chronologically?
Yes, DM. What do I know after that nat 20 in session 1?
Okay, so you rolled that beautiful nat 20 session 1, and that means that you know all of these instances of betrayal. However, from what you've encountered, not everything is as it seems, or at least it hasn't been so far. So what I will do is I will count your 20 and I will tell you what you know. However, I will get you to roll to see how accurate it might be. And it's gonna be high because you're much further back in time now.
All right. Who's going to give me that nat 20 to match that nat 20? It's going to be you. We're going for this one right here. Check that out. Yep.
Yeah,
here we go.
yeah, I see it.
Maybe you could give yourself some cleric magic.
Will you allow me to guide myself?
I mean, I can't stop you.
Just a little bit of holy juice for the check.
I could stop you if you call it that.
Nope.
No?
Oh, that's
What was the total? Or just a roll of the d20?
Yeah.
6 with guidance.
Okay.
with guidance.
Wow. Whoa. Okay. So you know what you've read in the text books, and there haven't been addendums and new research and notes in the margins or anything like that. What you know is what was written about it, and it is presumably what everyone knows and believes about this betrayal, and it is that in the early days of the era of the Holy Radiance, the first kind of magic to be purified and realize was druid. So nature magic and the like, and the eternity fragment that existed as the most powerful existed in a place that no longer exists. A great tree called the reaching hand of Nana. And it is a place where many great secrets of magic, many great secrets of Nana were kept. And there was a corruption that occurred in this fragment, and the forest itself burned and weathered away and died and became no more until many thousands of years after, when the Holy Radiance was able to return to this place again, though it never became the height of power that it once was. That is what you know.
And Silwar, was that like a soak and walk and talk?
You betcha.
Sure. The camera was really low. It was about here. As you walked and talked.
I'm always concerned about those secrets of mana. What was lost?
Yes, the legends of mana are very unsure.
Some great mysteries there.
All right, knock knock. Let's roll.
Okay, so I am going to control Silwar, and he is going to make his way over here.
Come on, Martin. How's those little legs, buddy?
Oh yeah, when Martin put the ring on, was there anything from Fiona? Did anything shift or change?
Just the feeling of happiness, the feeling of being reunited.
And it feels so good.
Yeah. Again, the four of you place your hands on the door. Martin's mage hand just out as you go, and the door opens and pulls the four of you to the next part of your adventure.
Da-na-na-na.
We're gonna go here.
Hey.
Okay, so the four of you find yourself in a forest. It is incredibly dense, incredibly thick, and you aren't sure which way to go.
All right.
Does anyone have experience traveling in a forest? This is not an urban area. I can't really assist you.
I have spent my whole life in Solstice. I do not know how to navigate a forest.
Serif and I spend a fair bit of time on the road. I know a little bit about survival. How much have you picked up, Serif? You feel confident in your skills? Sounds like not. Well, I mean,
I know that. Well, first of all, I know how to identify a direction because I've heard that moss only grows on the north side of trees.
Well,
However,
also
we
presumably
don't know
there's
which
sunshine.
Well, yes, but we don't know what direction we need to go. So that doesn't help us. Maybe we should look for trails or tracks, an area more trodden.
Let's might as well. Let's roll some survival. Or whatever.
I am looking to tell if I can tell if there's any bodies of water nearby. If I get Triton tingles, can I tell that there's like sounds of a river or the smell of the ocean?
Muted. Alain, muted.
Haha, you can hear me now. That was a test. A test of mana. Okay. I have fun. All right.
That's good.
Hopefully
the audience is.
Okay. Everyone, please roll your survival checks.
Survival checks. Copy.
It seems we're all about in the same boat here, so I'll just guide myself with a little more holy juice.
Holy juice.
Should really stop saying that.
Yeah.
It's like Studio Goose Juice.
This is my first survival check I've ever rolled.
Ooh.
Ever?
Ever.
Yeah. I've never had anyone get me to roll survival.
Noted.
Oh no!
You fucked up now, son. Okay.
Season 2 of Ready to Roll. Only survival checks.
Climb the mountain.
And good number.
Okay.
But +1, so 18.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you holding that finger up because you want to say something, or because that's what you rolled?
Oh, that's what I rolled. So a grand total of 7.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Well, I don't feel so bad about my 14 and -1 survival, so 13.
Okay.
Out of 10. You know, I'm looking around, but I'm thinking about lots of stuff. I mean, last time I was in a forest that was like this, you know, foresty, was about 2 years ago, I think. We were on the road, and we were, you know, going to get a slate, one of those slates, you know? But this jungle, it wasn't a jungle, but you know, temperate rainforest kind of thing. And
Martin, I think we're going to discuss biomes later because I have sensed something.
Okay.
With my highest roll of 13.
Yeah. Okay. So
I got 18. I'm
18. I thought you were at 10. Yeah.
No, 18.
So
I'm a 10.
Serif, because yours is specific, we'll start with you. You're kind of like sensing your feelers out for water, larger bodies, and you don't pick anything up. You feel landlocked here. This place is lush and alive, so you can only assume that it gets its water somehow. But you don't sense any large bodies of water close by, so you're not sure exactly how that might be happening.
Not even a
Alright.
crick.
And we're looking for a giant tree.
I said not even a crick.
Not even a crick.
Taalivad, we're looking for a giant tree.
Hmm.
A special tree, I guess it doesn't have to be big.
Taalivad, you feel confident that you know which way to go. You kind of sense. You kind of look around you. You're used to taking in your surroundings, particularly when you're in a new place, and the more natural it is and the less urban it is, and by that I mean highly populated area, not black. The more natural it is, the less likely you are to be overwhelmed by what's around you, and it is by that you kind of see that a lot of the trees have like a bend to them, that they tend to be bending in a similar direction.
My friends, I believe that the trees are telling us the direction to go.
Believe it.
As soon as you say that, Silwar, you go, oh, good. And you go in the opposite direction of the trees. You trip on a root and fall in some mud. Oh, you thought I forgot about that nat one, huh?
Oh, this is just fantastic.
Martin, you feel like with the information that you have, that you know a thing or two about the biome, but you don't necessarily know your way around. If you wanted to like be able to, like, if you wanted to handle yourself in like a dire situation, you feel like you feel pretty okay that you could recall some knowledge of areas like this in order to figure that out. But you're not sure which way to go.
Yeah, I know if like there's a good chance we should be expecting rain tomorrow, or if like just this is the dry season.
Yeah. And it's not quite the dry season as it were. It's a beautiful rain forest, so you're gonna get rain. Rain feels like it may have happened not too long ago, so the soil is still quite soft and the plants seem well watered and fed, but yeah, that's it.
No, Silwar. It's actually, if you look, the trees, you see they're all slightly tilted in this direction. Wherever you look, as if pointing to somewhere central. An elder in my tribe studies trees and fungus, actually. And there is a great network of fungus underground that the trees communicate through. So if there is one central tree that we are looking for, I believe they're all leaning towards it.
Perhaps they're all the same tree. Perhaps I need to learn about cleaning, and that is why I stepped in this puddle.
So, heading in that direction?
Okay, and it doesn't take you too long. You start to walk in the direction, and anytime you feel like you're starting to kind of lose your path, you see a tree. Like if you're walking straight, you'll see a tree just bending just on an angle, and you'll go the direction of all of the curves. So your path is a little bit circular, but it becomes direct quite quickly. Doesn't take you any more than half an hour. And you don't encounter any dangerous wildlife along the way. As you start to walk, you feel the earth turn into an incline. And you're starting to walk up and up and up and up, and that's getting much harder. So your pace starts to slow a bit, but but you're still following the trees as your guide, and you're making your a good headway. And that is when you arrive.
Oh, hey.
You crest to the top of a great hill, and you find as you make your way through the trees ahead of you, there is a clearing, and through the breaking of the trees, you see a massive ancient tree that when you reach the top canopy of that thing, it stops taking on the resemblance of a tree and actually looks like a giant reaching hand in the sky, a human hand.
That's really cool.
Oh, so it's a human hand. Why couldn't it have been one of ours?
Do your hands look different?
Little bit. I can tell.
It's leaves.
Do we perceive anything else through this
roll
open
me
clearing?
Roll me perception checks, please.
Nope, cocked. Where's my-
15.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Uh-huh.
I also rolled a 1.
Uh-huh.
So
Sam.
5 total.
Yeah, same 5 as well.
Well,
But that's a
well.
No.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so
And with a little help, that's a 12.
So all of you are not only in awe of the beautiful majesty of this ancient tree in the shape of a hand, but you're also trying to figure out if it looks more like your hand or someone else's.
Yeah.
Ruz, Serif, you see two flickering, fleeting things flying around the tree. At first you think they're birds, but then you start to see coursing energy flowing around them of different kinds. And you're pretty sure that they're people?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have a feature with my background called Watcher's Eye, so usually it's about law enforcement and guardians, but I'm obviously looking right to the base of the tower to look for if they've got defenses, and that's why I'm easily able to pick out the fact that there's something floating. And I see everybody else eyes have wandered to the very top of the tree.
Or hands now.
Mm-hmm. But I tap Taalivad, who I'm next to. I'm just like, we've got company.
Shall we hide or brazenly say hello?
Well, you guys know that my vote is for we just stride right on up to this.
I'm with
Introduce
you.
ourselves as heroes of light. We got 2 Azamar with us. Pretty obvious. Well, good guys.
I'm fine with this plan.
Martin?
I think the less aggressive approach we start with, the better. Because, our experiences so far have been about misunderstandings and, the wrong people being told to be attacked and all sorts of stuff like that. So I think that it would be appropriate at this point in time in our adventure here for us to proceed with a steady head and think things out and really spend that time focusing in so that we have a good proper approach, because it is important that we do not,
I'm gonna
and
cut you off,
Serif,
Martin.
I'm looking at you, do not don't just get angry is what I'm saying,
Okay, I agree.
even if you want the slaughters.
100%. Oh, I mean, they're adorable, let's be honest.
Of course, yeah.
Yep. Nothing gets worse when they're around, it only gets better. And plus you get to punch things. So win-win. But I think I agree. So I think probably our cleric, we got you, buddy, if you wanted to, and Taalivad as well. You guys are connected the most to the natural world here. I would say we got you. Head on in and let's just introduce ourselves.
Very well.
Silwar, lead the way.
Okay. How far in Silwar would you like to go?
How far away is he?
Let's see.
The thing.
Yeah,
Very far.
they are
60. 360?
They're about 106 feet away for the closest one. And the second one is 123 feet away.
I'll take my time in approaching, and when I get half of that distance,
Okay.
I'm going to cast light on myself as I look at them.
Okay. So
Radiance greets you, friends.
I'll see that he does the light, and I shall cast it as well on myself.
Okay. So we'll say 60 feet. And you'll advance ahead and boop.
Yep. Gonna advance ahead. Just, for safety, I'm going to cast Mage Armor as I do that.
Okay. And it is, what do you say to get these things attention?
I'll start in common with just the standard greeting. Radiance greets you, and then I'll repeat it in Celestial. And if they're not understanding, I'll repeat it in Chaotic.
Okay. When you speak common, they both stop fluttering around and turn their heads at you. And when you repeat your greeting in Chaotic, they kind of, their big wide eyes set into like void black featureless faces.
And they didn't respond to my Celestial calls.
No, they did not. No. And you see the one is coursing with blue misty kind of energy, and you see that they call to their partner. They say, "Flammenwalzer," and the other one calls back, "Yes, Eiswalzer." And one says, "We have guests, it seems." "It seems we do." "What do you make of it?" "I make roasted things. How about you?" "I make frigid things. That I do." And they both...
And if you're asking me what I make radiant things. And I'm going to activate my radiant soul and fly 30 feet up into the air.
Okay.
And try to imitate their movements a bit. Like hold my shield out and waltz.
Uh-huh. Boom. Yeah, so you you see that they are both again taken aback. "Oh, this one seeks to do the step, the waltz, oftentime."
I was going to turn to Martin and just whisper to him I already fucking hate this.
Yeah, it's not the best guard situation we've encountered.
I cannot do anything to help Silwar, so I'm just standing kind of underneath him, just being like, "Oh god."
When they...
Martin's just casually moving this way while conversations are happening.
Do they appear aggressive in any way?
When they hear Martin speak, they look at each other and cackle again. And they say, God is what you assume. You assume that we protect? They know not that we are here to destroy and ruin and wreck. And with that, they both swoop in to the camera, and the glass shards fade, and you are now in combat. Okay, who wants to go fast? Who wants to go slow?
Oh, damn.
Slow.
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 Okay.
Yeah, slow.
Okay.
I think.
I don't love my positioning here, so I'm going to go fast.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only 30 feet. Okay. Oof. Ooh.
So, that everyone is everyone's made up their minds. Who's going first?
I think I'm the only one going fast from what it sounded like.
Okay, that's you. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. How far down are my allies now? Like, can I just go 30 feet down towards them and
Yep.
be around them?
Yep.
Great. I'm gonna call out in chaotic. You forced my hand. Radiance everywhere.
Are you still flying?
I'm gonna just hover on the ground. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Just a wee bit.
Okay.
I call to the Radiance. Deliver us from chaos.
Okay.
And spread out my spirit guardians all around me in a 15-foot sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And if they choose to come forth, they're going to have some fun. And it's just like all of these like little radiant shards that are like star-shaped, coating the area and just fluttering about, ready to converge on whatever evil enters its vicinity.
Okay.
Or maybe if they're not evil, then just anything that's not us.
Great. I'm gonna find something that is applicable for that. Let's see.
Well, we seem to have pissed off the locals. Ever so sorry.
They seem like jerks.
It was inevitable.
Not much of a dancer. I think that's part of their language.
I know what I'll do. Here we go.
I'm okay at a foxtrot.
Did you say
I'm actually an excellent
box
dancer.
I'm afraid I've got two left wings.
Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So, I'll take this guy and place him around. Is it all around in how big of a radius around you?
15 feet.
15 feet? Okay.
Yeah, it's centered on me.
Yeah. So I'll say that, and then there you go. It's about right.
Nailed it, buds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your boy.
Looking lovely.
Okay. And that is your fast turn there. Everyone else is going slow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just look something up here. Quick.
Looking at things real quick.
Looking up X.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see here. How high up in the air are you?
How high are they?
So what is this plus 20? Okay. Okay, cool.
Here comes the danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your AC? Silwar.
20.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and as chat says, reminder, we all have our limit breaks redeemed. Thank you so much, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Good job, chat. They might need it this time.
We needed it last time, and the time before that.
I've used them every time.
I mean, I failed hard last time, but whatever. Oh.
Okay.
Why does he keep rolling?
It's a lot of rolling.
I'm just trying not to think about it.
I don't have counter spells.
Silwar, you see this one here, lovingly referred to as Ice Waltzer, casts an orb of ice at you, and you take it impacts you, and you take 18 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see him do a fun spin in the air and go
Disgusting.
and it is now slow turns. What would you like to do?
Can we see these people? Like, there's invisible people, but like I can see.
Those are the spectral
Oh, good.
things that
I don't need to worry about them.
yeah no
Yeah, that's Sam's thing.
yeah.
Is
It's just a really cool side effect when you load a Hero Forge character and then unload the character's connection. It makes a ghost thing, so it's handy for things. Yeah.
And look at you hacking the system.
Bong.
Beware the ghosts.
What? I just have a quick medic question.
Yeah.
Is because I forget how to calculate it. What is the distance of jump? How far can you jump?
Oh, trying to remember here.
Is this a long jump that you're trying to do, or like high?
Yeah. How high can you jump, or if I were to jump off of something?
I think your jump is half of your movement, or
Nope.
am I wrong?
Nope. Your jump
It's
is
strength
equal
based.
to your strength score. Yep. And jumping, yeah, and it depends on if you have a running start or not. So if you have like a 10-foot running start, you can go further. As for up, I believe it is your strength modifier in height.
Okay.
So wait, no way. So I can only jump a foot in the air? Oh, that's rough. Okay.
I mean, you might have some monkiness to help you out.
Yeah, you got some
High jump
monk
on the
stick.
raw. You leap a number of feet into the air equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, 3
There it is.
plus your modifier, so 4 feet in the air.
Okay.
So then
And if you
double it.
if you take
Step of the wind,
step of the wind, it's doubled.
doubled.
Yeah.
But that's only 8 feet. So okay. All right, they're way more than 8 feet in the air.
Mhm. Yeah.
And they're just staying up there, floating.
For now, yeah.
Okay. The other two, you got any plans? Otherwise, I'm good to run in.
I mean, I'm gonna do what I normally do.
I'm gonna get up here.
Okay, Arten's going.
Okay.
Get some cover. sort of. Also, I need to get close enough to actually attack this guy. I'm going to cast Magic Missile, because it's really the only thing I have that goes 120 feet.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
And I believe you are within range from there?
I think so.
And it's a guaranteed hit, too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like 60 feet. I could do cheaper stuff than that.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed hit. There is a way around it.
Yeah, it's
Shield.
yeah, it's 30 feet plus the 20 feet that they are up from their platform there. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Then...
Get him, Martin.
Well, it's still going to cost me something, so I'm still going to do Magic Missile, because it occurs to me that my... Wait, no, I can... I'm going to cast Ray of Frost, but one of my bonus features from my Awakened Spellbook is that when I cast a wizard spell with a spell slot, I can temporarily replace its damage type with a type that appears in another spell in my spellbook.
Ooh, nice.
Because I was like, oh crap, I can't cast. It probably makes no sense to cast Ray of Frost at that guy, but it is gonna have some fire damage instead.
You. Okay. That's very good. Okay.
And I just got a Ring of Cold Resist.
Okay. Then please.
That fire guy, though.
So is that you rolling an attack against me, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then roll away, please.
18.
18 is a hit.
Nice. Okay, so 2d8 fire damage.
Oof. That's 60 feet, damn.
Which is...
Taalivad, do you want to wait for me,
Not
or do you
great.
want to go
11.
after Martin?
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can get to there.
Okay, so,
Terrible.
and that is... Let's see.
What? Oh, man. Controls have gone wonky. I can get there.
Okay, and you see... So you see that the fire does a bit of extra oomph on him. He goes, "You dare!" And seems to train its focus on you.
Oh, no.
Okay. Next up, I believe Serif had to make a call to some friends. Yeah.
I would like to rage.
Okay. And are you calling on the slaughters?
Yes, I think the slaughters are very hungry. BLT! I would also like to run. I want to stay within 30 feet of all my friends.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just trying to make sure I figure that out a bit here.
Yeah.
But I would like to, as long as I'm a radius of 30 feet
Let's see here. We can...
to everybody.
Oh, yeah, 30 is all back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I will be leaving that shortly, though.
Okay. I'm going to do my best to stay within, so I'm making kind of a 30-foot radius, and the slaughters are all within that right now.
Yeah.
My friends would know that around me within this sort of zone, if something terrible should happen to them, the slaughters would be able to reach about 30 feet.
Okay.
To defend people. And so that is baby blue, lapis lazuli, and turquoise, or Turk as I call them. So those 3 guys run into action with me as that's my bonus action. And then my action is, I'm still pretty far from these guys. So double checking, I just got to hypotenate here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I'm super curious, but that dragoon lance you have, how much like attack jump does that give you? Do you get to fly like super high? Or?
It's like a 30 feet up and down.
That's
So
pretty good.
I can go 30 feet up. Right now, I'm worried about Margin, so I'm not actually gonna jump because I can't reach them unless I get right under them.
Word.
So I noticed that this hypotenuse to Frostboy is less than 60 feet.
Leave Pythagorean theorem out of it.
So I'm gonna instead throw my vicious trident at him, which has a range of 60 feet.
Okay. Let's see what that does. Roll an attack, please.
Hurl it.
Ooh. 17.
Good in a number. That is a hit.
Alas, it is not extra damage. So it will be 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
It is a magical weapon, if that matters in terms of this.
It doesn't
Brendo.
seem to. It seems to be hitting just fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And you see this. You run up. Spectral otters appear from out of you. I don't know what otters sound like. So they're tiny dogs now.
They squeak.
That's
They
a
actually-
really good dog, though.
That was a really good dog. But otters, they actually
there's
they squeak.
Okay.
High-pitched,
I'd like to make this attack reckless.
Okay.
My first attack on my turn, I make this recklessly. I'm just going to toss this trident, which I love this trident.
Yeah.
melee attacks only.
Oh, you're right. God damn it. There's no one
Rules
to punch down
lawyer.
here.
There's
no one to
fucking lawyer.
punch.
Hey, you can overrule me. I'm not the DM.
No. I accept
No, it's a melee
I want
attack.
this to last long.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna activate my guardian on you, my emblem,
Yeah.
guardian emblem on you.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Sam. Fuck. How do I protect you guys? Everybody's so high in the air. Curse you, Alain. I have a second attack, but I only have. I mean, I could throw a javelin, but that's a lot to get that out, and I really only had the trident prepared.
Yeah.
And I'm saving the dragoon lance.
What does? Oh no, because you can't do reckless attack. Okay, that's fine. So, how much damage did you roll there? Sorry, you said 8, right?
8. Yeah.
Okay. Which puts some.
And I think,
Right,
I guess
good.
instead of making my second attack, because I assume my trident is either stuck in him or falling back to the ground.
Let's see. Interesting.
Oh, I'm listening. Sounds like good news.
So
'Cause I'm optimistic.
I know that for certain weapons that I've used in the past, that if you throw a ranged thing and it doesn't hit, then it would fall, and that would be fine. If you do hit, that it stays in the enemy.
Okay, so it's got a trident stuck inside him?
So he's got a trident stuck inside of him. But
What I call Saturday.
yeah, you gotta
Just a
fix
good
your
time.
Saturdays, man. Okay.
Don't kink shame.
So instead I will use what I would have done as my other attack action, and I will just yell out like, "We're the heroes of light! Stand down! But I'll also kind of be like, I hope I get to punch them both in the face.
Heroes of light, hark, hark! For now you face the burning dark.
I disagree.
Okay, is that the end of the slow turns? No.
No.
Taalivad, you haven't gone
It's
yet,
me.
right?
Yes. Here I go. I calculated it, and I have 45 feet of movement. But now, when I'm going up this surface, am I cost more by climbing it?
It will cost you more, yes.
Okay, so because 45 straight line would have got me right underneath this one. Where's it going to get me?
I'm gonna say that
up a level like here.
Yeah, I'll say that from here. That it's about it's just doubled. Movement will count it as difficult terrain. It's not like a full like climb check. It's still sloped up, but it is difficult. So where you're at is right where you will stay.
Okay. Well, so are they 30 feet above me then, it looks like?
It appears so, yes.
Beautiful. I take the spear in one hand and focus for a moment. And I cast a punch in the air, and from the punch it emits a bolt of radiant light.
Okay.
And then I follow that up with a spin and kick, and two of them get cast up in the air. This is a bit of a jump kick.
Yep.
And off the end of my foot flies up a second bolt. And I've lost my D20.
Roll your attack, please. You have to beat 16.
All right. Come on. Straight up in there. Filthy 20 for the first one.
Ooh, all right, okay. All right.
Nice.
All right, okay.
13 for the second.
13 does not hit. Okay.
I got fancy. Had to kick it.
One of them hits. Roll damage on that, please.
Okay. And then before I do that, I'm going to channel a key point then. And then because I was trying to be fancy and the kick didn't work, I'm just going to 2 more up into the air.
Roll away, please.
21.
Hit.
Ugh, and a 9.
Okay.
So I got 2
hits. Yep.
Nice. Ha! So that is 18 points of radiant damage, I believe. Just let me double check. Radiant damage.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. And that is me.
So you see 2 of these things. One hits, and blocks the other one with with an icy hand, and then a third one hits, and then blocks the fourth one with the shield device, kind of like the one it has in its hand. It looks none too pleased with your efforts.
Nice.
Are we done with slow turns?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So you see there. flaming waltzer swoops in. And says, I have to think of a thing that rhymes.
In these trying times.
Burn, baby, burn, disco Inferno.
Good night, everybody. And with that, we're taking a human break.
God.
Yeah.
That shit.
And you see that it does what it's gonna do.
Like it do.
You know what? I need more of these. I normally just use melee attacks. I don't normally need this many dice. Is this what spellcasters do all the time?
Yes.
Oh, you guys are dope.
Spoken like a monk.
Why don't you just punch it? Because you can do this, is why.
Laughs in monk weapon. Bonus action laughs again. Fury of laughs.
Stop. Stop. Too many laughs. And...
Like, you see, look at Matt's face. You see how much concentration there is?
Yeah.
It's him reading through a huge list of shit he could do, figuring out what could possibly be the thing to do.
I thought that was just his face, honestly.
No.
Right now, I'm actually just like playing around with the map, but only as of the last like 30 seconds. Before, I was reading through all my lists of things.
Yeah. A lot of stuff.
Okay, let's see.
And as much as you try and know it, when you're just like, okay, wait, would this be good for this? Because like you still got to improvise and be on the fly and deal with what's in front of you. It's rough, but fun. I like spellcasting.
Yes, I have like 3 major plans and then a couple of backups in case none of those work. You never know who's going to get really hurt, or if we need to get advantage on things, and or more support somehow.
Okay, so
no
20-foot radius fireball appears
Fuck
in
you.
your midst. I really need to start playing casters, y'all. This is dope.
I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Oh, what?
What?
Seeing a fireball get cast, I plant my shield in the ground and reinforce it, and so I've got a 21 to save. Please tell me that saves.
Your so the damage has to be less than 21.
No,
sorry.
if 21 does a 21 save against it.
I see. Let me see here.
Because I'm going to use my shield master feat to nullify all of this damage if it does. Well, to me anyway. I can't protect everyone.
I'm outside of the sphere.
Does 21 save?
I hope so.
Yeah, it saves.
I don't know. Things get hard.
But like, not by a lot.
Jeez.
What are the rest of us
good.
rolling, my good friend?
So your damage is completely nullified?
God, yeah. Because
That's
of my shield
amazing.
master feat, I can use my reaction to get rid of the rest of the damage. Because normally I would take half, but on a save I would take nothing. If I didn't save, then I would have just taken half damage. But it does use up my reaction, so there's that.
Everyone else takes 32 points of fire.
Whoa. Are we rolling saving throws?
Oh, sorry. Roll your saving throws. You have to beat a 17.
And I'm good
What
number. I'm
stat?
outside of.
And you are outside of it. Taalivad, yes.
It's a dex save, or what is it?
Yes, it's a dex save. Yes. You should know that this is the only time it can cast it quite this high. So
I will roll at advantage as my danger sense from my background.
Yeah.
The advantage on saving throws against things that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
okay.
Don't give him the keys to the kingdom. He's gonna blind you.
He should
I'll
know
fix
what
that.
I'm doing.
I can fix it.
It's a filthy 20.
Yeah, that's a save. So you take half of that, right?
Yeah. And then I have resistance because I'm enraging.
So half again.
Mm-hmm.
So
I rolled a pristine, sparkly, clean 20.
Oh.
okay, so you take half of 31 points, or yeah, half of the 31.
15.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay. That it's a good thing that I rolled that, because my max HP is 34.
Ooh.
So
yeah, I have fun. I
actually am going to use my reaction then in that case, and I'll send the Slaughters to take some of that.
Okay.
So my reaction will just reduce as long as Martin's within 30 feet of me, the spirits will shield him, which reduces his damage by 2d6,
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
which is 10 points of damage less.
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Thank
But that
you.
also uses up my reaction this turn.
Okay.
That's the end of the turn, so good time to use it.
Yeah, that is the end of the turns. And you see Flame and Waltzer spins in the air and its wings turn into a brilliant flame, and as it spins in the air, it's gone.
Shit.
We are at the top of an initiative. How is everyone doing right now? Do you need a human
My ass
break?
is numb. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So we're gonna take a quick 5 to 10. Everyone stand up and stretch your ass, and we will be back shortly to conclude this epic chapter of Eternity Fragment.
That laugh you have is so Final Fantasy. I was giving you this.
I saw you. I saw it.
It's also
I'm getting some
actually
Twin Rova
the
vibes.
witch laugh in Minecraft.
Oh, that's fair.
Who's laughed?
The
Sorry?
witch, the
Twin
witch
Rova?
laugh in
Oh,
Minecraft.
word.
Yeah, it's basically Kefka's laugh from Final Fantasy
It's
III.
6. Yeah.
Well done.
Excellent. Okay, we will be right back. Hello, everybody, and we are back in the heat of battle in our Eternity Fragment campaign. As the Heroes of Light face the third betrayal, they face off against two elementally charged, diametrically opposed, but diabolically teamed up black waltzes. And things are looking a little hairy. But we are back at the top, and luckily, our heroes get to go first if they so choose. So, who is going fast? Who is going slow?
I believe I shall go fast. Yeah.
How close is Taalivad to me? And you didn't get hit by that though, right?
I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Fine.
Okay. Then,
Taalibad's here on the ledge, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I am
Okay, that should do just swimmingly.
43 feet from you.
Yeah.
I will go fast.
Okay.
Go slow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also go fast.
Okay. So let's resolve those fast turns first.
Who wants healing?
Oh, this guy's gone.
I could use some.
Right. Why don't I start us off then? Feel the light flow through within you. Come on. You've got this. Don't worry. And I'm going to pull my hands apart. And as I do, like, radiance will just shine forth in like a 60-foot circle. And as it envelops each of my allies, they're going to heal maximum for 13 hit points as I cast Mass Healing Word. It's a bonus action.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. All of us in 30 feet? Nice.
60. I can choose 6 creatures in a 60-foot radius and heal all of them.
Oh. Serif, did you take damage?
Yep.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, 13 brings me right back up.
Amazing. I'll have to do some pretty hard work to bring that down again.
I still have an action though.
I know.
I'm gonna look at. I don't like either of them. I'm gonna look at icing waltzer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If that is your real name.
It is.
Well then, I've come to collect the bone tax. I call for the radiance to cast the toll that bells for thee, the bell that tolls for thee. Wisdom save, please.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, you're 60 feet from Easting Volsa.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Gah, nope, not today.
Okay.
You avoid 27 damage. Good job.
Ice Waltzer goes. You see, it's wearing like a jester's cap, and the bells on it jingle as it cocks its head and says, "Gling gling." What's that? I don't hear anything.
I knew it! You're deaf! Don't worry! I'll shake your very bones! Next time.
I'll go.
Okay, please go.
As he starts laughing, yeah, I'm just going to jump and kick. Getting fancy again. And off the tips of my feet fly 2 Radiant Sunbolts.
Okay.
Nat 20 for 1.
Ooh, booyah!
Yeah,
16 for the other.
16 is a hit.
Nice. And then focus land, focus my key energy, and then I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So it's like a jumping, twisting,
and then
double kick
again,
firing them straight up in the air.
We'll call that move the radiant flower.
Both of those are misses, though, unfortunately.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you still got the critical hit and the hit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that's full
okay.
plus a roll for the crit. Yeah.
This day and age, misses.
Oh, so that crit is 15,
Okay.
and then 8, so 23 total damage.
Okay. And
I got dizzy.
it is none too happy. It's looking quite worse for wear now.
Focus your attacks.
Is that all of the fast actions?
No, I'd like to toss a couple javelins. I have 2 attacks, Alain, but do you want me to spend one to be able to prepare to do this?
No. This is
Okay, so-
this is Final Fantasy. Have fun.
They're just at my belt, so so just from
Yep.
the pack that I keep them in.
You hurl 2 javelins at, I can only assume, our good man, the ice waltzer.
Yes, correct. At 18.
That is spelled EIS. But by the way, it is.
Oh, I feel like a fool for not doing this.
An 18 and a 19.
Oh.
18 and a 19 hit.
Okay, these are non-magical,
Okay.
and that will be a 9 and a 7.
Okay. 9 and a 7.
And this is, classic javelin piercing damage.
Yeah. And you see 2 javelins appear. And we're gonna make we're gonna make a roll just because I want to. Actually, no, I'll make you make the roll. Make me an additional dexterity roll, please.
Is this with danger sense at advantage?
No.
Okay. Ooh, that is low. That is a 5.
Okay, your trident is still inside of it.
Copy that. Just so you know, because the trident, as a part of the rage with the ancestral protectors.
Does it come back?
No, I wish.
Just checking. Just checking.
The first creature that I hit on my last turn will have disadvantage if they attack anybody that isn't me. So roleplay wise, this is like visions of the spectral otters.
Right.
They're the first person I hit, so they're just seeing those otters kind of like
Yeah, just
and focusing a little bit at
now,
me.
I will
they can still
ask
attack
you,
someone else.
That is disadvantage on just melee attacks and ranged attacks. What about spell attacks and the like?
The first creature that I hit, so our frost friend, has disadvantage on any attack that is not against me on their next turn.
Okay.
And if they hit somebody that isn't me, which they can still do, but they'll at disadvantage, that creature has resistance to the damage.
Oh, wow.
Disadvantage on you, disadvantage on your cow.
Now all of China knows you're here.
Let them come.
Just so because I think roleplay wise they'd be focusing on me rather, but they can attack someone else if they're really focused on that.
Okay, that's great.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's a great turn, and I'm not bummed out about it at all. We are doing, let's see. We are doing fast turns, right? Everyone's taking their fast turn?
Yes.
Okay. So, sorry, I forgot to resolve this last time. As a bonus action, you saw the flamin waltzer spin into a burst of flame and then vanish, and then reappear over here.
Oh. Not cool.
No, it's not. And you see the ice waltzer hurt, like the icy tattered feathers are falling away from its wings, and it in a swirl of hail and ice and mist does a twist and a twirl and vanishes also, and then reappears here.
Ugh.
And it is going to take its action against you.
That is. Are they way higher up too now? Still, or
No, they're still. Oh, because their height didn't change.
no, it's not.
No, it did not. So it should change.
Ah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. It's excellent.
I would also like to
Excellent.
point out that
I was gonna say something, but I'm busy. Yes.
I would be in between these trees. It just won't let me actually
Yeah,
put it
that's all
between
good.
those two.
Yeah, give you some variety of protection there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there wouldn't be any from this from the ice person, but the fire one, it would pretty much be. A tree would be entirely between us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all good. So it is still Ice Waltzer's turn here, and let's see.
Oh, did I remember to? No, I did not.
If I must attack you, then attack you I must. But you will feel this icy thrust? Ah, no, that's weird. I don't like that one at all. And then it attacks you. Common is still new. We're better at rhyming and chaotic. Let's see.
If so too you would seek my heart, then aim to the left. That's a start.
Not bad. He could be one of us yet, I'm just saying. He's too holy now. You are not in it. And that's okay. That's gonna have to be okay. Okay. You see, Ice Waltzer spins its icy scythe-like staff and starts like churning the clouds above its head. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? You have to beat 17.
Good. Number.
I
Good
do
lord.
not.
Okay. So,
Unless I can see this and I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated, and then I can roll an advantage.
you can see this happening.
It's still only a 15.
Okay. Then you do not make your save. So take 5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. I will half that as I'm still raging.
Yeah.
Grumble.
And 18 points of cold as an ice storm rains down upon you and in a 20-foot column above you and around you.
And I am so sorry, Alain. I have resistance to cold damage as a Triton.
Yeah.
I'm a guardian of the depths! Okay.
Then to the depths you shall return.
Oh.
We're still doing fast turns here. That means
Yes.
there we are. Yeah, that tracks. It's happening again. It isn't quite as high, but it is it is happening again.
No.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what's happening again?
Same thing. Same thing. Watch out, it's fire!
Song of
And
Well, we all know that show ended in a cacophony. Cacophony.
you should get that checked.
Oh my god.
Let's see. I know that you will, and oh, you know what? I'm an asshole. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna say cast it here. So.
Oh.
Rude.
Putting
Oh.
2 friends in it instead of 1. Oh, 3 friends! I didn't even see you!
No!
Taalivad! Oh, my goodness gracious me. Martin, are you caught in there as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. He's between those trees.
Yeah, I'm just outside of it.
Okay, then you are not caught in it, and that will be your salvation here.
Oh, there you go. Nice placement.
Very good, yeah. Silwar.
Very bad.
Silwar and Martin, you watch from just on the outskirts as a goodness gracious great ball of fire erupts again in the midst of this battlefield. This beautiful glade turned battlefield here. And
Dex save, yeah.
Dex save, you need to beat 17.
Yes!
So a whisper in my ear of move, and I just adhere to the voice, and I roll a 19, and my evasion skill, Valindris, has warned me, and I have made a save with 19, and I take 0 damage.
At a monk, and you jump in the air and do the like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man twist in the flame, and none of it seems to hit you. And like as it melts away from you, some flames lick your palms, and you just harness it and back in stance. And we are. Oh yes. Sorry, Serif. How did you do?
17.
Good number. Okay, so you are going to take half of.
Too much.
At a monk.
Half of 32. So take 16 points of fire, which is then halved again, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't think that fire damage would count. Let me double
Okay.
check.
Yep.
Under your raginess.
Yeah.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
Just physical.
It's the cold resistance that was giving me the...
Yeah.
Okay, so 16 points. Yeah.
Okay.
Can do, buddy.
So we're actually focusing on the one that can do. Oh, wait, whatever.
Kill them both.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that brings us to slow turns. What would you like to do? Who's going first?
It's just Martin, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted the movement because I wanted to get closer up and out of this, but this is, this is seeming like a pretty good place right now. So yeah, you're like right there. No, where are you? Way up there. I'm gonna cast Acid Arrow, but it's gonna be fire damage.
Okay.
At the ice guy.
Okay. Fire away.
Ha!
Okie dokie. Yeah, I hit 29.
Whoa.
Yeah, you hit. How'd you do?
Okay, so just kind of a magic, looks vaguely like an arrow, but surprisingly is made of ice, and it goes up, and as it impacts, it just explodes into ice crystals, causing how much is
Were you
it
doing
here?
fire or cold damage?
I thought you were doing
Yep,
fire.
yep. I'm describing the wrong thing because I was looking at ice. Totally,
Okay.
it's
All right. Cool.
fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so in which case it hits and just like bursts into flame that sort of spread almost like when someone gets like gasoline on them or something and
Ooh.
just like spreads across it.
That's
and
real.
they take 4d4 fire damage now and 2 at the end of their next turn.
Oof.
So let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, I'll sort through all my dice. And I only have 3d4s at hand. You know, because I was like, I should get another bag of dice because I like to have 4 on hand before we were doing all this, and I just never did. Like an idiot. Can't get my d4. There we go.
What the heck?
I just needed to fill space there, okay?
Your best is an idiot.
What?
It's a Futurama quote. I'm not being rude to him.
Your best is an idiot is very, very good cut.
Okay, so 9 fire damage now, and 8 at the end of its next turn.
Okay. So, sorry, 8 now and then 8 again after, sorry? Did you say?
9 now.
9 now, okay.
Yeah. I rolled crappy on those 4, but both 4s for the 2 after. So,
Okay.
yep.
So,
Damn right, it felt a lot.
okay.
9.
He does not look happy. As the fire spills over him. Yeah! You test my patience. My patience wears thin.
Then leave.
No, you test my patience. All 3 of them.
Is this guy all puns all day? Is that his thing?
It seems to be that way, yes.
Ah,
I'm
are you
attempting to deal psychic damage.
are you sure he's not chaotic? It sounds pretty chaotic to me.
He had a hard upbringing.
That's not an excuse. Come on. Okay. Okay. And that was the slow action, and that puts us back at the top of the round. Right? Or am I wrong?
Yes.
Sorry. No.
No, you're correct.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go slow.
Yeah.
Everyone's going slow. What?
Slow.
Oh, for the next one?
Yeah.
Yes, slow. Yes.
Okay.
Very
Cool.
much need slow. One's like, and I'm gonna go fast and destroy you before you can act again. Bye.
No. No, that's not what I was thinking or gonna do exactly. No.
You must stand trial.
Let's see.
So we're all slow, correct? Yes.
I mean,
Martin?
yeah.
Yeah, Martin was the only one I didn't hear from.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go fast.
God damn it.
Oh!
Okay,
there
cool.
you go.
Yeah, sure. Go.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, go.
I mean, I didn't even use my movement last time, so...
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I'll see it when I believe it.
Well,
You want to strike that and reverse it?
Put your name down, flip it, and reverse it.
You're for
That's not how Roz works.
It does sound like she's casting a spell, though. You know? It's your
I gotta use that.
Yeah.
Right, stomp 2 times.
I'm gonna do another Ray of Frost now that we're closer together, but again, it's fire.
Okay.
Because I can do this every time I do cast an elemental spell. Not like however many times per short rest or any of that bullshit.
or any of that shit. That's very powerful in this
You're supposed
instance.
to
Yeah.
Captain America. You're supposed to be like, I could do this all day.
It's not Ray of Frost, it's Ray of whatever the fuck I want it to be.
Yeah.
It's just less catchy.
Oh yeah, 26.
That's a hit.
It's the Ray of most effective.
And you're doing a ray of flame against ice waltzer, right?
Yep.
Okay.
For 10 fire damage.
Okay. How does it look?
Nice.
Yes.
The ray just like almost like a laser, but not like sharply defined, sort of just like looks like flaming edges to it, hits him straight in the chest and just sort of like vaporizes to steam, kind of radiating out from that point.
Gone in a burst of flame, a puff of steam, melting ice, tattered, burnt feathers fall down, burnt cloaks and robes land on the earth below. And you see Flame Waltzer stops and is...
I need to I overlooked a part. It has to be a wizard spell with a spell slot, so it doesn't work with Ray of Frost.
So it
which
doesn't
is a
work
cantrip.
with cantrips.
Yes.
He's back, baby!
Oh, wait, we gotta roll back to like two turns then, right?
I'll allow the first one, but I'm saying
Okay.
he's still in the fight. So here we go. Boom and a
What if
boom.
Fiona has given him knowledge of the ages to do it to cantrips as well.
Once per day, this one day only. It's like a sale at the brick.
Just really angry in that moment, you know? I was channeling my inner Serif and just like a burst of extra little smidge of magic.
Oh, and you have to have a spell of the same level with the damage type you are changing it to. Man, that's complicated.
It's some caster shit.
Wizards are just homework the game.
This is already homework the game. That's just like advanced edition.
So, but that means that you still have your action, right?
I love Math Homework Simulator.
Hey, Matt, right?
What was that?
I said that means that you still have your action.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. I have many fewer options now.
I could say you could pass it, but everyone else is going slow. So
No. I got my thing. I mean, nicely. I'm going to swap it so that I still use the same slot level. I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile at second level.
okay,
Yeah.
fire away.
Wait, Magic Missile is a guaranteed hit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just rolling
Nice.
damage.
Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Did you just do final countdown in magic missiles?
For legal reasons, no.
But also, you're welcome.
And also, there's always Fireball in the banana stand.
Okay.
That's really good. So.
Yeah, that's good.
So is Fireball. That's really good.
I left a scroll of Fireball in the banana stand. You fool!
No touching.
No touching. No touching. Okay. Roll damage, please.
I did 17.
Oh yeah.
Good
okay.
number.
Yeah, he's toast. He's.
That was a long road to get to the same result.
That's the
Now
game. You
rules
gotta
are
play
more
it right.
fair.
Holler at me. Okay.
And he burned a spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the one combat, and we're gonna get a long rest at the beginning of the next episode. Burn it! Burn all
Do you
that
know
shit!
that? We don't know that. We don't know that.
It's fair.
Don't give him ideas.
The last time we touched the crystal, it's cold and doesn't give
You
us a long
can't
rest.
give me an idea that I've
I'm a
already
wizard.
had from day
I still
one,
have
baby.
spell slot.
Okay. Let's see.
There's a time to be cautious.
I'm still feeling
next episode.
comfortable.
Not
Oh yeah, we
yet.
also all have our limit breaks. Oh my god, we have to use them this episode.
Oh, they'll get used.
Solid, maybe.
Solid maybe. Okay.
And then they all die.
I think this is a Tomax and Zaymont situation. That's why I said focus fire.
And the final boss transforms. Damn it,
Oh.
Frieza!
Big smile there.
Okay.
Oh no!
Let's see.
I knew we had to time it!
So.
You know what's gonna be really terrifying though is when Alain breaks the limit. Stiffy sloth.
Tetonus! Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to people in the chat while I count these dice up, son.
Or is it
Oh,
Daytona?
Oh. Sure. I was co-founder of the math club at my high school. Oh. Not surprising.
Well, it started as prepping for like one of the the Descartes exam or something, just one of those math tests out there that you don't have to take for any reason other than like feeling good about your math self.
Yeah, you did.
Nerd
And
cred.
I went to a school that had only recently opened, so I was only like the second or third year of there. So, it's not like there'd been lots of time for someone to establish a math club. But we started doing like after school
Martin.
practice sessions, and then it was done, and we just kept doing math puzzles.
Hey,
On those days.
Martin, does
Yeah.
26 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything!
Just
Me
checking.
in this economy?
In this economy.
It would, except that no.
Except that I've counteracted your spell. Yeah, no.
I'm immune to magic. Fiona eats it.
Nerd!
Okay, here we go.
And with the power of math, I shall defeat you.
Yes. I pull out my co-founder of the math club, and I...
You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, no!
Don't you fucking dare.
I'll cast counter spell.
Do it! Do it!
You didn't let me roll the dice. You didn't even let me roll them.
Well, he didn't say what level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, please.
Well, that's
I mean, we only have one.
yeah. I can't. It's a 3rd level spell. I couldn't cast it at 4th level, but
Unless you had prepared it earlier at the start of the game as your limit break 4th spell, which you did not.
I did not. So if the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay. So it's an ability check using the spell's casting modifier?
No, 10 plus the spell level.
Yeah,
So-
I know the number, but what's the check?
Oh,
So
I
if
have
it's-
to do that roll, maybe?
Yeah,
Yes,
so if
I
it's
have
3rd
to
level
do that.
or lower, it's automatically canceled.
Okay.
If it's
Yes.
4th level or
So-
higher, you got to roll for it, which is a scaling 14, then 15 for the 5th level, 16, etc., etc.
Got
That's your
it.
intelligence modifier that you
Okay.
add to it.
It is a level
As a
4
wizard.
spell.
So 14's your DC.
Cool. Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it is canceled. You see a ball of flame start to hover over its staff, and an orb of flame start to hover over its staff, and it. And nothing comes out.
Oh man, this is
Which
bad
is a
until
thing
my-
that I didn't think
It
I'd ever
sounds like
say
something
on,
just, like,
on the
squeaked
internet.
out.
Just so that is his fast turn.
Hey, Johnny.
Slow turns, please.
How far away is he?
Yeah, he's far.
That's a good question. How far away is he from you in particular? Let's see.
Yes, please.
Oops.
Mhm.
Whoops. Hold on.
Give me the Pythagoras.
The Pythagoras is he's 50 feet right away, so he's
Amazing.
or rather 55 feet, because he's 35 feet away and 20 feet in the air.
He's 55
Yeah,
and 20 up. Okay. Capri, do that.
35 and
Whoa.
20 up. So
Whoa.
I would like to run right at him. And while I'm running, I limit break.
okay.
I can make it 40 feet from my run, and then I'm going to use the Dragoon Lance. So I just leap into the
Yeah.
So you're from here.
Ah!
I got real excited about that.
And every time that I activate the Dragoon Lance with my limit break, it is just like slow motion mist droplets of water just flying off of my Triton form.
Like the Guardians of Gahul.
Yeah.
I loved that movie. It was
so good!
horrible.
It's so good.
Like, sure, it's kind of stupid, but only Zack Snyder would design it such that he could make a movie where it was entirely in Twilight Hour, like Magic Hour.
It was amazing. It was also one of the best IMAX 3D movies ever made. Anyway, sorry, game.
And we're back.
I would like to roll my attack roll.
The
Please.
rain
Yes.
scene.
Roll your attack roll, please.
That's what I'm saying. The rain scene was amazing.
It's an 18 with the Dragoon Lance.
No Zack Snyder talk at my table, please. The next person who does rolls a disadvantage on their next thing. Sorry.
So you're not
and
gonna like it if I say I also kind of like Sucker Punch.
No, shut the fuck up.
So good.
disadvantage
Yeah.
for the
You got
rest of the
disadvantage,
game. Holy
He knew.
shit!
He took that. He took that.
I
Please
haven't
roll-
seen it since it came out, but I did have I did figure out an explanation.
Dude,
that explains
stop!
a lot of the plot.
Please stop for the love of wanting this to end soon.
Ross. Roll your attack.
It was at 18 with
18,
the Dragoon Lance. I
18.
leap into the air.
18 hits. You
One shot him.
leap into the, you fucking wet. You leap into the air and you make your presence known to this firebound black waltz.
The Dragoon Lance smashes into him. He takes the first damage from the Dragoon Lance is just the straight piercing damage, which is 9 points.
Okay.
And then with the weapon, and all of the power of Baracus, and I remember everything about those moments where I couldn't do anything before, and now I get to connect, and the slaughters are behind me to protect my friends.
I assume that's what they sound like.
Checks out. I deal an extra 3d8 piercing damage,
Oof.
and they make a dex strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC 14.
Okay. So,
An extra 12 points of piercing damage from the Dragoon Lance.
extra 12. Okay.
And a strength saving throw.
And they
And I will...
and they failed their strength saving throw, which means
They are knocked prone.
Oh.
And I land within 5 feet of them, just like poof, superhero landing next to them.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
And the limit break mist around me still to protect me from any attacks of this if we engage in melee combat.
Okay.
I'll spin the Dragoon Lance with me.
Excellent turn in spite of all the Snyder interruptions. Okay, who's going next?
Taalivad jumps down off the cliff and comes bolting towards them. I take my full 45 feet of movement, which is not quite enough to get there. However, I have a ranged attack.
You do. You have a ranged attack that can stack with your limit.
It's
break.
about to.
And it's prone.
So I get advantage?
No, you have
No,
disadvantage.
you have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Does it need to, if I was a... oh,
You need to
crap.
melee it if you want.
It's a
to.
melee for advantage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does Step of the Wind take a bonus action or just to
Yep.
keep...
It does, yes.
It does?
Yeah. That is the action economy of the monk. You move or punch a lot.
So wait, it's disadvantage then? Because it's prone?
Yes.
Also, quick aside, did I miss? Did Roz take 2 attacks?
I
Oh.
didn't. I would, because it's the whole leap thing. I don't know if the 2 attacks apply if I'm using the Dragoon Lance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
It is it. The lance is described as an attack action. Yes. The ability on the lance is described as an attack action.
Mm-hmm.
Then
As an action, the jump. So I think
I never moved. Finish your shit.
hold on. We're gonna figure it out because I believe that might be one action. It's not an
it's
attack
the-
action.
it's the attack.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Okay, good. Then it is Taalivad's turn. Serif's turn is done. So you were gonna step ahead and you couldn't quite reach for melee attack, but you could take a very daring limit break ranged attack at disadvantage.
I mean, that's gonna be just a fizzle like it was last time. I don't want to disappoint the audience for spending so many points. Oh,
That's what they get.
Fine. Then I'll do it. Wait a minute. We're on slow turns, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So you could go fast, no, but then you can't move.
All right. I'm gonna.
I just thought, wait a minute, he didn't take his fast turn, and then I was like, no, wait, he did.
Yeah. No, we're
you
on slow
just
turns.
wrecked it.
Okay. So I'm not going to engage my limit break yet because I can choose to do that.
Of course,
After the flurry.
at any time.
So I'm just gonna do a bunch of radiant sunbolts, run over, and just jump.
Okay,
16
hits,
filthy 20,
hits.
miss.
Those were all at disadvantage, yeah?
Oh, sorry. No, I forgot I was doing that. Shall I just re-roll from the beginning?
Just roll a second round and.
Or those are just misses then?
Yeah,
those are just misses.
for the two that.
Yeah, because it's
for the two that hit, roll 2 more times.
No, yeah, those.
But they already missed, so they
Hits become misses because the next two were. I guess the one in a row would have been it. So 1 miss, 1 hit would be what it would be because they were hit, roll, miss, in a roll.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it's 1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay.
And
Hit and a miss in a roll.
Oh,
Ignore played base for them.
and then a hit. It's a 22.
Okay. So you still have a hit, right?
Oh, and a 21. Wow. Okay, disadvantage did not screw me.
Okay, there you go. Roll damage, please.
Should I limit break?
Yes!
You'd
Yes!
be at disadvantage, but
I know.
but the story you could tell.
I'm doing it.
Let them roll, and they will always say yes.
No, never mind. It ended right away.
The power's in my hands now.
No.
Oh, that's really disappointing. I feel bad for someone who spent 7,500 points for me to just roll low.
Alas. Them's the breaks, friends.
4, 6. So there's 3 hits, right? Yeah, 3 hits. Stand by. 3, 6, 9. That is a total of 18 points of damage, radiant damage.
Mother.
Don't you bring your mother into this?
I'm starting
You're
to feel
not
like
prone, and somehow I'm at disadvantage. It's a stupid rule.
It's a great rule.
Dims to Roz.
It lets you as a player fall prone and be at a disadvantage for archers to hit you.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me for a lot of time until eventually I was like, it really depends where, but when you're aiming at somebody on the ground, you are aiming at like half the width of what you would be aiming at when they're standing up. Right? Because like you're aiming at them sideways instead of at their front.
Hit the deck. Okay. We haven't all taken our turns. Silwar.
Oh, hey, you remembered me.
Of course.
Saying it's
Movement
right,
is great.
just all I
Okay,
know.
I'm going to move 30 feet towards this enemy. And as I
15
do so, and then as I do so, my spirit guardian slam into him. I need him to make a wisdom save.
And the spirit guardians womp 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 womp. And he's making a wisdom save on all of them, right?
No. It's an aura around me, and like, so like all these like shards of
I
eternity
see.
are like
Got it,
floating
got it.
around like little stars. These like little shooting stars impacting in.
Excellent. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Ooh.
I call upon the radiance. Shine forth and destroy the chaos.
I rolled a 9. He rolled low.
Fails. Nice. I'm gonna empower this with my radiant soul for 29 radiant damage.
29.
And that's just moving. And then I'm gonna quickly scan the battlefield. How is everyone looking now?
I'm fine.
I'm quite
just
injured.
wounded pride. And wanting
I'm
to
looking good
reevaluate my limit break.
Oh, I'm actually quite injured.
You're quite injured? Okay.
Yes.
Like more than half and need a big boost?
I'm very close to half.
Okay. I can... okay.
Okay.
I will do this then. Seeing you in looking bad, but everyone else looking great. I'm going to cast Healing Word at the 2nd level.
Do.
Oh, he's still. I'm sorry.
Blessed Radiance, seal thy moons quickly. Oh, that's pretty close to great. 7 and 9 is 16 points of healing.
I mean, it would be if I didn't just cast counter spell.
Whoa!
I'm gonna counterspell your counterspell.
Yeah!
So since counterspell is a 3rd level spell,
Why do I even come out? I should have
Then
stayed.
it auto fails.
I should have stayed home. I should have stayed home today.
You are home.
Dude,
Okay, Arnold.
Apparently not, because this is hell. I like my home.
Yay, healing. Thanks, Martin.
I don't know what just happened, but I'm just like, oh, damn it. Am I okay?
You are okay. You heal for what he told you you can heal
Nice.
for. Yeah.
It doesn't take me up to full hit points, but it gives me lots of comfort.
More next time. Now for my action. Say there, little fire waltzer thingamajig. Dodge this while you're on the ground. And I'm going to
Nice.
take this radiant flame. Evil shall burn. I need you to make a dexterity save with disadvantage since you're on the ground.
Yeah. Dex save with disadvantage on the ground. Oh yeah. It ain't. Oh.
Don't you roll away from me.
Rolled a 10.
That's not enough.
No.
You're going to take an additional 14 points of radiant damage. And then please, start your turn. Get up.
Okay. This guy looks incredibly hurt.
Oh, good.
Incredibly hurt. Okay.
Is that all of our slow turns?
Is that everyone's slow turn? Everyone's taking their turn?
Yeah, because I've rushed forward, the slaughters would sort of
Yeah.
still be within my 30 foot.
I'll pull them over. Yeah, there you go. And, okay, that puts us at the top because he spent a fast turn on not a lot. So, please, who wants to go fast? Who wants to go slow?
I want to go slow.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, I might as well go.
I mean, yeah, we might as well go fast.
And since ranged would be disadvantage, I'm gonna go magic missile. And I'm gonna go at second level.
Okay.
Cannot hold it. I will be right back.
Okay.
I.
The damn subversed.
Roll
Okay, go.
damage, please.
Isn't it the end of that really long Welsh town? Go.
Yeah.
16 force damage.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ooh.
It writhes in pain and starts to you see like flames start to lick and burn out from scars, and it's black, like light absorbing void colored aura around it. It's burning eyes, the only thing you can see underneath its hood. Brighten up and burn bright with anger. Okay, that's a great turn. Who else wants to go fast?
I want to grapple.
Grapple away. It's an opposed strength, and he's at disadvantage, right?
I want to grab him and turn him to, if I can, face Silwar and Taalivad. Is he... I guess I'll find out if I actually manage to grapple him. Is he hot to touch? Ooh, that is good. That's a 24.
Okay. Let's see, and I'm at disadvantage. Yeah, you grab him and hoisted him up.
And even if it burns, I'm gonna hang on to him. So if I take damage, I'm gonna take it.
You take 4 points of fire, but you're hanging on tight.
And I'm trying to turn him to face Taalivad and Silwar, because I'm like, this is a betrayal. But of what? What is happening? What's the story, Silwar?
Sorry?
Yeah, go.
No, please, you.
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe he's betraying this forest, this tree, the energy here, all the magic that's contained here. And if these mana secrets are destroyed and corrupted, I hesitate to understand what exactly would happen to the world, but
you hear the flamen waltzer writhe and shake, trying to break free from your hold, and he says more will come. We only scout. This place will burn. You will all shout.
Okay, now you've had your pout.
He goes, hey, that was good.
Why do you seek to destroy this place?
Because it must be destroyed.
For what purpose?
Yeah, but like, why must it be destroyed? You can't like just, use your reason as the reason. Like, that doesn't make sense, like.
For chaos to reign and corruption to thrive, such things as the hand must not be alive.
Okay, can I attack
then
him?
by the to answer in rhyme as well.
No.
Then by the reach of the land, I shall suffer your reprimand.
Who's going to attack?
Can we
Taalivad.
combine our attacks?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna rush him and not blitz because I wasted it, but attack a bunch of times.
I want to, if I see Taalivad approach, I want to do a thing where I can just release him to Taalivad and Silwar up to the... I'll let him go.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so would I have advantage if you didn't let him go?
I guess we can. I will.
Hold him
If
in
you
What
let
do
him
you think,
go,
Alain?
I'll make him shine so that you still have advantage.
There you go.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so that is a 21 to hit.
It's guiding
That's
bolt. Yeah.
that's a hit.
And then I'll just add this to whatever Taalivad does.
Yep.
So it just makes him begin to glow with the radiance and like sets up for the finishing blow.
And as you see the radiant light glow, you see some of the dark aura that masks its face get kind of pushed away, and underneath you see like a jagged smile that when it opens its mouth, burning flame comes out, and it's a big smile.
Ugh.
Yes.
Feels bad.
Should get that looked at. Seems like you have gingivitis.
Okay. That's 4 hits. None
Okay.
of them crits.
All good. Tally up your damage and add it to Silwar's guiding bolt
Holy
attack.
shit. I just rolled 6,655, so that's all for you, bud. Plus the Radiant Soul.
And all of
let's-
Taalivad's hits.
Yeah. So add 29 to whatever you roll there, Taalivad.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's 16 plus 20 plus 29. Jesus. 36 plus 29 is 50, 65.
5?
Jeez.
Okay, that's a lot.
Together.
How does it look?
Disgusting, I would assume. It's a spear attack, just a thrust, and then pulling it out, and then a slash,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have to follow-ups have to be unarmed strikes. So
Yeah, as you go to like follow them up.
it's a actually flip, and then a cartwheel kick that comes down, and the heel hits him, and then I do a roundhouse and kick him in the jaw. Is the final blow.
So as you see that, you see burning embers come out, and he slumps down, and its wings like rise up, and you hear. And I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Like, even though I'm pretty far back.
Let's take a gander here.
Probably doesn't matter.
20.
You're in that 21.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
5.
Hey, thank you. Okay.
Don't you have advantage? Or was
I
that what
did.
they did? Oh no.
Oh my.
Which means it could have been worse.
I'm gonna use my reaction again to plant my shield and like secure myself to protect myself from this damage.
Okay.
Is 21 a save?
If it's a save.
21
Even-
is a save, yes.
Okay, well then, yeah, evasion kicks in, and I again take 0 damage.
Okay. Let's see here.
This isn't good, is the whisper in my ear, and I spin, jump and twist and spin.
Swish and flick.
Yeah, damn right.
I'll also, if you want, Alain, consider that I may have dropped rage my last turn if it wasn't an attack. I don't know how you feel about my grapple.
I'll count your grapple as an aggressive attack-like action. I will not punish you for it. If someone grappled me, I'd be like, help, I'm being attacked. So I'll allow it.
I growled a lot.
Okay.
He's going over!
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 3 on that dexterity saving throw.
No.
That's just the dice saying "fuck you."
45 points of fire. Those who beat 17 take half. How did everyone do?
So that's what, 23, or do we round down? I can never remember.
Rounding up for
Okay.
damage stuff.
I am up. I have single-digit hit points.
Oh.
I don't have single-digit hit points, but like barely.
Okay.
I'm unscathed.
Sick. And Silwar plants his shield.
Unless, Alain, I'm still holding on to him. Do I still take fire damage?
Are you still holding on?
No, you ditched him.
Oh, I let him go.
Yeah.
Thank God.
You
thank God.
you
The
let
guiding
him
bolt.
go, and you let him go, and then the guiding bolt allowed for the advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ba 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 ba.
Oh.
Combat is over.
Woo.
You are singed and burnt and cold in some spots somehow. It's like you were in a microwave. And yet, here you all stand alive.
I collapse to my knees and I look out at Silwar and I can barely breathe because the burnt flesh of my Triton form, it's like I can't catch my breath. And I'm
I
so
rush-
Rush over and channel my divinity into you.
Oh, I was gonna rush to her and use my my only tiny healing that I have as well.
I just
yeah, you
call
did
out,
that.
Serif, you look terrible.
Yeah, she regains 7 hit points from me.
As light
just
shines
lay a
through me,
hand on
let it shine through her. Restore her. And I'll put 37 hit points into you. And if you're still looking bad, I'm going to heal you even more. And put another... math is hard. Another 18 points of healing. With
After healing wind of limit break, that could just heal everyone to max hit points.
Oh yeah, we're at the end.
Yeah.
They don't carry over. Let's do that instead.
Without that, I would still not have been at full hit points.
Jeez.
I
mean,
was very low.
Thank you.
Yeah.
divine radiance.
If I had taken another of your fire damage, if I had held on to him, I would have dropped Alain.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That means that putting you through your paces, I'm pushing the envelope a bit more each time. And I am happy about that. With that said, you kind of like all take a knee, hurt and weary from battle. And you know that that at least for now the danger is done. However, you still don't know what the betrayal truly was here.
I suggest we search the tree if we've prevented it from being burned, as they said they were going to do.
I'll get everyone to roll me a perception check, please.
I'm gonna roll at disadvantage as I've healed, but I watch the slaughters fade. because as I recover and my rage drops, I just have been through a lot, and then I lose those companions as I recover.
Martin's feeling a little left out and has this limit break to use up. So cast polymorph on Serif.
It turns Serif into what?
A sheep.
Great.
Oh no!
Why?
I think you have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Why?
No RP
I have
for you.
negative wisdom. God damn it, Matt.
How'd you do? How'd you roll?
9.
Yeah, that.
You probably didn't make that save, huh?
That sounds kind of bad.
God damn it. Okay.
Oh no!
So,
Someone's turning you into a sheep. I can stop that. Dispel magic. And because that's a 4th level spell, I roll and 19 total to dispel it, so I do.
Gone full clown.
Oh.
I'd have only left her like that for like half an hour.
Wait, you did that?
Yeah.
What?
Because it's funny.
Did everyone roll me a perception check?
11.
Yes, a very delayed natural 20 with a 4 on my guidance for 31.
Okay.
Whoa. Jesus.
So,
15.
okay. 15.
7.
I don't know why I'm distracted.
And
I'm fine.
I was a sheep. It's
Taalivad?
natural.
11.
okay, right. Okay. So if you rolled over 16, you hear echoes from the tree. On your nat 20, you hear the very distinct echoes of the burst like triggering of arcane magic coming from inside the cavernous area of the tree.
No.
No.
Well, I had just suggested we investigate the tree.
I
I'm
storm
heading-
over to Martin.
I'm heading towards the tree. I'm
Yep.
just going to it.
Okay.
Is anything preventing me?
Silwar, will you go as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Carry me, Squire.
Oh. I notice an entrance to the tree.
That you do.
Martin
An
takes off running for me,
entrance?
which makes sense.
Oh, I just been walking over to the big door.
I'm walking in.
Okay.
What do I
Sounds
see?
like a good plan.
Oh, there's
I believe we're in all the right places.
Inside the tree, you see an eternity fragment. The biggest you've seen outside of the fragment nexus.
Oh. Is it
Normally,
a different color?
it is.
Alain, can you move Silwar inside?
Oh, yes, sorry, of course.
Yeah.
He's like, thank you. Okay. Oh, sorry, just want to. Oh, okay, great, thanks. Oh, and we're gone again.
Oh. Sorry, I have to say it. I know you guys are looking for a betrayal,
Yeah.
but someone might have just committed treason.
Yeah, that one hurt a little bit. But in a good way.
Thanks, Shadow.
I don't. Who is Shadow Tiger? Do we know who Shadow Tiger
They've
is?
been around. Yeah, they've been around this whole campaign.
Great. Shadow Tiger, thank you very much for coming, but thanks to you, the campaign is now over. Okay.
What Alain needs to say is leave us alone. Try branching out or
leave us
something.
alone. Come on. Okay.
So we see an eternity fragment.
Awful.
It's green.
I have to shake
And
those puns up. Okay.
There's what, a black mage in there?
There.
We just defeated the root of all evil.
Oh my god. Let me just wrap these cords around me and it'll all be over. Okay. Yes, the inside you see this massive eternity fragment, and it is glowing with a different type of energy. I'll get everyone who is fluent in it or feels like they might know or understand it to roll me in Arcana or a religion check of some kind, please.
Wait, was there a language associated with this? Sorry.
No.
What are we?
It's just just Arcana or a religion.
I don't know shit.
Yeah.
If you said religion, 18.
Okay.
23 either way.
Okay.
Man,
Okay. So
I have a 7.
no.
I rolled a 5. You still did better than me.
Over a 15, you put your hands in the beams of light coming from the that are emitting from this fragment, and you feel the familiar coursing of radiant energy, but you also feel nature, life energy in a very concentrated form, not just like the standard healing energy that you're used to from the holy radiance, but there's something else there also. There's like gaps in the energy, and inside of that is a necrotic energy. Something dark is here also, and right beneath the eternity fragment itself is someone that looks very similar to the black waltzers that you just observed, but smaller and without wings. And you see them struggling to harness this energy. It seems to be burdened by the weight of it as it cradles energy at the tip of its simple wooden crooked staff.
Can I try to draw the chaos from, or whatever darkness this is, from the crystal? And I'm going to cast life transference.
Okay, yeah.
And so I'm going to deal a bunch of necrotic damage to myself in an attempt to heal this thing. And I want that to be like me trying to like leech this poison out of it.
Okay.
Matt, your typing is coming across your mic like crazy.
Sorry. If it makes viewers feel better, it's me typing to chat.
I knew all along.
That's why I knew it was you.
What did you roll there, Silwar?
So I deal 30 points of necrotic damage to myself, and I heal for twice that, 60.
Sorry, I'm starting to lose the visual here. Okay, so you deal 60 to yourself?
I deal 30 to myself, and I heal 60.
Okay.
Or it's it's the other way. It's heal 30, deal 15 to myself.
Got it. Okay. You in order to do this, you need to stand underneath the eternity fragment itself, the most concentrated beam of light that you can possibly get from the thing, and you see that the black mage is doing the same spell as you. It's doing the same thing in a, albeit a slightly different way. It's using darker magic. That seems to be what it's innately good at, but it's reversing it. So it's pulling this dark necrotic energy out of the crystal. With both of your efforts, the necrotic, chaotic energy starts to fade away from this light and become whole again. And when I say whole, it is still a balance of radiant and nature magic. And it gasps, thank you so much for helping.
I can't give much more.
But why did you help?
What I do.
Oh, that's what I want to do too. Oh, that's
See,
my siblings outside. Are they still there?
We killed them.
Oh,
They seemed like not great people. It's probably better. I know family and stuff, but you know, they were pretty aggressive, and like we just walked up and we were like, "Hey," and they were just like, "Destroy the world." And then,
Martin, can you let Silwar lead, please?
oh yeah, he's having them.
Yeah, it's his betrayal.
Is
Fiona,
betrayal?
they may have been lost to chaos, but we can bring them back.
no. They are chaos. Like me.
But you don't have to be that way. You can accept the light too. And I reached forward to him and tried to channel the light through him. As I used my second channel divinity to try and just like lift him up a little bit more.
You see that the divine energy hurts him.
Seeing that it will hurt, it won't be able to take its hold and will just go back into me.
He goes, "Oh no, I can't hold on to that, but I can still do good. That's what I can do."
Nothing wrong with a little bit of chaos. I mean, you yourself were talking about your wings flapping and stuff happening on the other side of the world. So, you know, what's wrong with a little bit of chaos? Chaos isn't necessarily a bad thing.
I don't have wings.
Oh, I was talking about his
Oh,
pseudo wings.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You see that he holds out his big gloved hand and says, "I'm Vanta."
I'm
Silwar.
Martin. Totally.
I cast silence on the people behind me.
It's just you and Vanta now.
Got to like there.
Well, Vanta, I'm glad you were able to get past this part. I'm sorry about your family, but
Oh, family, no. We're just from the same thing.
I see.
I can't hear anything in silence, so of course I move out of it. It's your fault.
You hear Vanta say, "I liked the tree, and I didn't want to see it go, so I'm gonna let it live a little while longer. More of us will come, but for now, that's okay. It's okay."
Then I thank you.
What effect is this having on the world? As I say this, I motion up to the crystal in the tree.
Well, it keeps the tree alive, which keeps the forest alive, which makes spores and seeds, and those go everywhere else on the wind.
And why do your people want to destroy it?
Because the Dark Light told us to. But I didn't want to, so I'm helping instead. I can only make magic that hurts things and wrecks things, but a very wise... Well, someone told me once that sometimes destroying things can create things, and you can destroy bad things to help good things, and doesn't always have to be people, because I don't like to hurt people that much. My brothers and sisters say I'm defective, but that's okay.
I don't believe that. Look at what you've accomplished here. And even if you can only cast destruction, then allow me to do this. And I carve out a magic circle underneath the crystal of sanctuary. If things get dire, just activate that.
Oh.
It won't last very long, but maybe it will buy you enough time to think.
Oh, thank you. That's incredibly helpful. Huh. Well, it took me... You see him start to do math on his fingers, and then... 8 days to get here with the others. That means if the tree isn't destroyed, it'll take them 8 days to get here again. 8 days plus however long it takes them to figure it out. That's enough time, right? A little bit more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, silence drops. I can't concentrate anymore.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the fate of the tree sealed then? Because, like...
Well, there's a lot of us.
Are there any protectors of the forest?
Yes, but my brothers and sisters hurt them. There might be some left, but not a lot. It won't be enough.
The crystal movable?
I don't know. I never tried. I mean, I can't reach that high.
I think it's tied to everything here. All the life points to it. If we were to move it, I don't think that life would move with it.
Moving would be better than being destroyed.
Maybe not.
What's your plan when your siblings come?
Well, I wasn't gonna think about it until they got here. But if what was said is true, then I can't always fix things, but I can stand in the way of those who will try to hurt things.
And you'll give your life for this tree.
It's a really nice tree.
We think so too. We came a very far way to help you.
Oh, well, that's good. Are you
Through
gonna
time.
stay?
I don't think we can stay.
Oh.
No, we gotta go back through time.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
But this fragment will take us.
You have powers of time, like Amit.
No.
No,
Oh,
no,
Nick.
we don't really have the powers. We're
The Divine
just-
Radiance holds those cards.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh. Yeah, that's this. It is nice.
Is there anything that we could give you that you need that you don't already have?
We could hang out. If you want to start a fire, or I could start a fire. I start them very easily. But we could, I don't know, just sit and chat and play and stuff or whatever, and then if you have to go, you can go.
Well, I like the sounds of that. What you got to play? Got any games?
Oh,
Know any games?
no.
Okay, well that's okay.
I do have a game called Counting Sticks. It's every time you walk past a stick, you count it. Like 1 and 2.
I'm very good at counting games. There are a lot. Well, I guess it's not really sticks in here. It's just sort of, like walls. And I guess it's a little rough. But no, it's not really sticks from this tree, I don't think. But
I had to think about it really hard. I would say that this counts as 1. It's a very big
so
stick.
We're counting a tree as a stick.
Sure.
I am going to head outside and I want to patrol, so I'm going to leave the space.
Okay.
I want to make sure no one's arriving while these guys get their chance.
Okay.
Martin will keep talking about what is and is not a stick as long as this fella's gonna also talk about that.
Okay.
Taalivad's climbing and jumping onto the crystal.
Okay. To what end?
To see if he can physically move it because he doesn't have any other means to do so.
You cannot move this thing no matter how hard you budge. However, I will give you something to roll. Now that you're making physical contact with this thing, I want you to make me roll me 2d20 and tell me what your highest is.
18.
18. Okay. You try to budge and budge and budge, and then you stop pushing against it and just start staring into it directly. And you start to see things that you haven't ever seen.
Which is most things for Taalivad.
Which is most things for Taalivad for sure, but you're staring into what looks like stars, like a sea of stars that becomes cells of something alive, and the nervous system of something alive, and then the mind of something alive, and then the flesh and scales of something alive. And inside of this crystal, inside of this vessel, as this cosmic view overtakes you and zooms out and out and out and out and out, you find yourself staring into the face of a dragon made out of stars, made out of the cosmos itself. And it looks directly at you, Taalivad. And I want you to roll a perception check, please.
14.
You see it speak, and you don't hear it at first, as if it spoke from very, very far away. And then you hear, "You are close. You will find me." That's it.
Was that in Celestial? Or was that in...
You understand it.
Okay. Do I get any inclination of what we seek is actually within the crystal itself?
What do you mean? Sorry?
Because I've looked into a fragment of the crystal here,
Yeah.
do I have any inclination that the truth of it is actually within the crystal?
Ooh.
As in, there's a chance I might have to smash the Eternity Fragment.
No, you feel like that what you're looking into is more of, for lack of a better word, a fragment out of itself. It's not, you're seeing something far away, but that doesn't mean it's here. It doesn't mean it's now. And if you break this crystal, you're not opening a door towards that thing. You're just severing the connection that this crystal has with a greater sense of things.
Okay. Am I just in that void?
You're not in it. You're still on the crystal, but that's what you see when you stare into it for too long.
Okay, I will just remain there staring into it.
Okay. So the night continues on. The sun sets eventually. The night turns into day, turns into night, turns into day, turns into night again, and with each passing day that becomes a second, that becomes a fraction of one. You find yourself encountering more and more people and creatures of the forest coming to this place. They find you and they seem welcoming to you. They see Vanta and they're apprehensive. But after a time, they warm up to him also, and they sit with him and they play and they tell tales around the fire as if he were one of their own. They run through the forest by sunlight and dance around the fire by starlight. And you find your ability to move slowing through this time, but to you it's a matter of perspective. You move as normal, but this time is flying by faster. Roz, can you roll me a perception check, please?
21.
Okay. You don't manage to move from where you are. You stand kind of stand guard the whole time. And with that roll, you see over the horizon, it begins to darken with a dark line of these black waltz mages flying to eventually swarm and take this place. But that's then. That'll be after. For now, you see a massive ancient tree connected to the world it's in, reaching for the cosmos. And you see a group of people, some of whom are your close friends now, enjoying each other's presence and company and stories around the fire under the sunlit canopy of the woods. and under the starry nights that this forest of mana has to offer. And we're gonna end it there.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting it to end there.
So
Alain.
one thing that you might see here is that with a bit more effort and a bit more strength amongst yourselves, you're starting to be able to affect these memories in ways beyond just that of a passive observer.
If I realize that just at the end of this game as we close it out, we can roll insight next time.
Yeah.
But I'm heartbroken that lives were lost early on when I didn't know you guys. We can deal with that next time.
Okay. A special thanks to everyone who played. Special thanks to Capri for helping moderate the chat. Shout out to DJ Myrdoch for putting together these awesome playlists this week and every week, with an especially special thanks to my good friends Equip and Art23X for their custom battle theme that they've provided us so graciously. Thank you, players. Thank you, everyone in the chat who gave the players their limit breaks and all of their powers, and even if they didn't spend them at the right time, it was still a lot of fun. Please join us next week as the plot thickens and there are revelations to be had in our continuing story of Eternity Fragment. Bye, everybody!
Go for the raid.
Stay tuned for the raid. Who are we gonna raid?
We're gonna raid because they are playing Chrono Trigger. Oh wait, did they just stop playing?
No!
Oh
I was
stand
so
by,
excited.
stand by. Oh no, they're still going. We're
Great.
gonna raid a friend of the channel, Hyatt Salty.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great streamer playing one of the best games of all time. Stick around. And until next time, Black Mages rock. All right. All right.
Shout out to Biggie.
Peace.